Okay, so that's us up for the game. We are slightly behind time, but that's okay. We're up to session number 33 of the Wrath of the Immortals storyline with the group currently in Karameikos in the caves of Quasqueton, investigating Zeligar's and Rogan's hidden lair. So we have 6 people here today. Though only one person actually in person, there are 5 online. So, in person we have Stefan, who's going to introduce his character.
I'm playing Rhea, who is a Eladrin sorcerer. Contrary to popular belief, he is not a wizard. And he changes his spells depending on the season he is currently in as an Eladrin. He considers himself of general intellect, academic, and enjoys learning new things, but also has a couple of hirelings along with him who he has questionable reasonings to have hired them.
Next up we have David. If I keep going,
Hello. I play Clymen. Clymen is an Ethingarian barbarian, awfully fond of horses and killing things, but sometimes not the smartest of humans.
But he's not doing too bad.
Hey, he goes alright.
He does have a dwarven hammer. And next up we have Emerist.
Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you.
Sorry, mute. I think the clicking was me, so I muted and then muted. Right. I am playing Nasty Stump, the almost human halfling fighter. Unfortunately, I'm not really long for this business. I'm about to retire and start working as a surgeon, specifically in limb removal.
Hey, what works for you? And there's something else you wanted to add?
I was just going to say, well, it's about it not working for other people, kind of, more than anything else.
Next up, we have Grace.
Grace, I am playing Little Miss. I am a albino-looking, human, half-dwarf-looking sorcerer, so not a wizard.
With a nice beard.
No, I've shaved it.
What blasphemy!
Sexy.
I am about 4'8", but have a very big personality and currently on shore leave and tagged along with Raya for adventure and to stave off border.
And the next person up we have is Jeremy.
Greetings, yes. Playing Dimitri, the local Cloud Island human scholar and sage. Definitely unlike our friend Clymen. He is most certainly the most intelligent person in every room that he goes into, and he's happy to let people realise it. And obviously not one of the hirelings of Rhea.
Yet.
Okay, so next up we have is Martin.
Hello, I'm playing a character called Chum. He's a champion of the Etrugan barbarians, and he's getting a little bit bored of not fighting very much, so he is looking for other opportunities to contribute to the party. At the moment, he's doing some investigations around the secret order of wizards. A lot of people pretend not to be wizards when they actually are wizards, and he's working on collecting as much evidence about that, plus some murders that occurred from other adventuring party members.
Well, if you weren't involved in it, it was definitely a murder.
That's right. His main role is meat shield.
Okay, and then I think that is everyone. Yeah, so that's everyone for today. We do have a wayward dwarf who may show up at some point and tap people on the shoulder and say, "I was always there." But until that happens, he is currently off screen. So, last we had it, you were in the middle of combat. So what I'm going to do is get people to roll up some new initiatives for me.
You actually told us we dropped out of initiative.
Oh, that's right. Well, someone was still shooting things. So
No, we'd taken pause. We'd just dropped out of initiative order after the 6 statues had stopped responding, and we were going to figure out where to go from there.
Okay, we shall do that then. So what would you like to do?
But there were still 2 statues at the end of the room, weren't there?
That is correct.
There are 2 statues at the end of the room.
Okay.
But we figured out the ones at the end of the room had oil flasks in them.
That's right, they didn't have weapons.
You shot one out. Would you like to shoot the other one out with time?
There's a time spell that can shoot oil flasks?
Yes, it's called patience. So you cast a spell patience and then you take your time.
No, I don't have patience. I only have victims. What should I say? No,
Victims
stuff
of
only has
patience.
victims of patience.
Is that called the elderly?
Ha! Ha! Awkward.
After nasty stunts involved, I don't live long enough to be elderly.
Well, I mean, the pain is immediately cured. Also, I think cameras might be muted.
That's quite possible. We might have been doing a lot of the clicking.
Is that working?
Yeah.
I don't know, just keep stopping and then starting. I've actually jumped out of this call and jumped back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Well,
Sorry.
the benefit of me running is people can jump in and out fairly easily and the call will keep running as long as at least one other person's involved. Okay, so...
Will you roll the initiative then? Is that the go?
No, I'll let you choose to do it if you'd like to. What would you like to do with the last statue?
I'd like to shoot the other oil out of its hand in case it tries to throw it at us.
Sure.
I just have to get my...
I will give you... do you want to do it rapidly or take your time?
Take my time.
Then you can have advantage on the roll.
Page 242.
Little Miss just throws out a comment of, if there's oil flasks being held by those, is there any kind of trapped lighting devices or flame that's going to shoot out the wall and light the oil on fire at some point?
Considering I used a firebolt to destroy the first one, if that was going to happen, we'd all be on fire by now.
Fair enough.
So I'd probably say excellent observation, bit late. Let's see if this advantage even helps, which it does. That is a 15 to hit.
Okay, your 15 does hit.
And do I roll damage or leave it?
No, it just destroys the flask and you see oil soak down the statue.
Okay.
Okay. So, would anyone like to investigate anything at this stage?
I'd like to stand back and let the smart people do things.
How many of those statues did we kill? Or not kill?
The last 2 with the broken oil flasks.
Okay, alright.
But they're hard to see from where you are because you're at the other end of the room.
Right, it appears that the others have stopped having their fun.
Yep.
Dimitri's happy to move forward carefully, probably go up towards the last 2 statues and take a look to see if there's any evidence of traps or anything like that.
Do you hear?
And then, is there actually anything at the other end of the room?
Okay, give me a perception roll.
And 15 plus 23.
You get a 23?
Yep.
Okay. Bink.
Secret door.
Okay.
Well done.
I will. Okay, have we not found the other traps, I'm assuming? I will take a look at the secret door and see if there's any traps on that. which there obviously aren't. Only got 12 total.
You believe there are absolutely no traps on it, and it appears to be locked.
It appears to be locked. Well, I will unlock it then.
Mm-hmm. There is no keyhole.
I will. Could I do an investigation on it to see if I can work out how the mechanism, how it might open?
Oh no, I can't help you because I'm out of spell slots.
So I'll do a bit of investigation around.
Give me an investigation. Well, what are you investigating?
Well, okay. Obviously, starting at the door to see if there's any apparent mechanisms that might lead somewhere else. But then, okay, looking around, aside from the 8 statues, is there anything else in the room?
No, not besides the door.
Okay.
The 2 doors and the 8 statues is all you can see. There is a mural at the end of the room.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, that was there earlier.
Yeah.
A decorative mural. Consists of fancy tiles that depicts Rogan battling a horde of barbarians on a grassy knoll, with many dead at his feet.
Ooh. Now, of the 8 statues, 6 of them moved and attacked, but the 2 holding oil did not attack at all. Did not move, is that correct?
They did not move at all.
Okay. I will, if I can't find anything on the doors to mechanisms or anything like that, I'll concentrate on those last 2 statues to see if I can say, hey, hang on. Unlike the others, these didn't move. I wonder if I can make them move and therefore activating doors or other secret things.
Give me an investigation check.
11, 18.
Okay, looking at them, they both hold what appeared to have been a vial of oil and a torch, and their arms are articulated, and you seem to be able to pull them down with weight.
Okay, are the torches lit?
No.
No, okay, so I don't know about pulling the torch down with the oil or anything like that, so I will attempt to move the arms or pull them down.
Yep, you can pull them all the way down.
Okay.
The other statue looks identical to this one.
Okay, I will. Well,
they seem to be on a spring, so if you let go, they go back up again.
Okay, I will stand between them then and try and pull both down at the same time. Like obviously, pulling one down and it springs up again, and goes the other one and pulls up again. I'll try to pull them both down at the same time.
You're thinking you have to pull both arms down of each statue?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, okay, so both arms of both statues.
Yep.
So, okay. Well,
you might actually need to ask for help for that one.
Well, no, okay. I'll step aside and say, okay, yep, well, obviously the door opens when the 2 statues both lower their arms.
Can I help by doing the other arm?
Do you need a hand?
Nasty might be a little too short for that one.
I can jump.
So, well, Dimitri will actually step back with his back to the mule, so he's not actually going to be involved in taking the arms down at all. He'll just suggest to hey, yep. So, a couple of you big strong lads, I'm sure you can manoeuvre the arms. Don't pull too hard, they're not that difficult, but try and keep in time.
Who's going to do it?
Count to 3, or for those, we count for you.
Why do I feel like he looked at me when he said for those?
Lyman will conveniently hold back, as if he didn't hear what was going on.
So that means it's just Chum and Nasty. Will Chum help out?
Yep, I'll help out.
Which one do you want to open? The one near the secret door or the one away from it?
One near the secret door.
Okay, so you both pull the arms down and a door opens.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I will draw something in there for you to see. Handy having this, draw tool. As long as it doesn't crash again. Okay, so looking in, you see that there's some stairs going down into a room.
Alright, I will defer to the trap finder.
Hey, do they look like stairs? Can I ask that?
Yes, they do look like stairs.
Yes, the stairs look suspiciously like stairs.
Right, I'd like to see if I can walk on them to see if they're real.
Okay, take your life in your own hands.
Dimitri, who was about to step forward, looks at Chung and says, "Well, you said you were looking for the trap finder."
Plummet takes another step backwards.
You didn't say
Yeah.
safely trap finder, you just said trap finder.
No, the alternate trap finder, that's alright.
I guarantee you if there's a trap there, I'll find it.
Okay, so who's going first?
Apparently nasty stuff.
Nasty stuff.
Not Plummet.
Yeah, I'd love some. So, good nasty, please give me a saving throw, please. Make it wisdom.
I prefer not.
Oh, that's okay. You can choose not to succeed if you wish to.
Well, I rolled a 2, isn't that the same thing?
So, you step down a short flight of steps that deposit you in an octagonal room, perhaps 40 feet across. The ceiling is flat, about 15 feet high. In the center of this plain room is a stone wheel. On its side with 3 handle-like spokes. To the north is a massive stone door, much like a slab. A similar stone slab is positioned along the southern side of the chamber.
I'm really scared about why I had to roll a wisdom throw for that.
Well, you said you wanted to disbelieve the stairs.
Ah, fair enough. So after floating down what was obviously not a set of stairs, I've, okay.
So, you feel very comfortable about what's in that room, I'm sure.
Okay. I feel very comfortable and tell everybody that.
I don't feel
That
comfortable.
room doesn't really look octagonal.
Well, he didn't come to a regular one together.
And the thing is, I'm not going to map it perfectly with the quick time I'm doing it in.
As I say, it is octagonal, it has 8 sides. It's just not regular.
So, what would you like to do?
I would like to call everyone down.
Are you going to move in so there's space?
I'd like to move in and probably lean against the wheelie thing.
You want to lean against the wheelie thing? That's a nice, interesting thing to do.
Yeah, I think I should just lean against it, you know, like nonchalantly with my elbow kind of thing, full body weight, maybe twisting it counterclockwise.
What is the
if it
wheelie
actually
thing?
happens.
So
Is
you
it a
want
pedestal?
No,
it is
it's
an
a wheel.
It is actual wheel.
Oh,
So
it's an actual wheel.
okay, so yes, you lean against it. It is quite sturdy.
And nothing happens?
Well, you don't have the weight behind you to turn it.
Oh, excellent, cool.
You're a halfling
Or at
after all.
least, in your nonchalant leaning, you're not putting enough weight onto it.
I'm okay with that. And I just wait for everyone else to show up, I guess.
Plummet takes a step forward and leans on Nasty Stuff.
And how does Nasty feel about that?
Honestly, I feel like the height level's about right.
Well, Plummet's only, like, just 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm 3 something.
I'm interested.
Dimitri will move cautiously down the left-hand side of the room to examine the left-hand door.
Okay. It is a solid stone door with a mechanism that is built into the wall.
Okay. He'll continue around the wall to have a look at the far side. See if there happens to be a door that's not quite so obvious at the other in the other wall.
Okay, so examining that wall there, give me a perception roll.
17.
Doesn't appear to be a door there.
Okay.
I'm sure it's not your roll.
That's right. Then I'm happy that I'll be there while others are doing something, potentially.
Okay, so while Jeremy's
I've looked
playing
at a
for the
couple
wall,
places.
what is everyone else doing? That's right, we had Nasty's at the wheel with Playman against Nasty. Oh, that's John. Playman against Nasty.
I'm happy to wander around and see if I can hear anything at the doors.
Okay, you're at one of the doors. What's Little Miss and Raya doing?
Well, if it seems safe, I'll follow suit.
Yeah, I'll move into the room.
Raya's keeping his distance,
Yeah.
ready to shoot things with his flame. And using Little Miss for cover.
Exactly. You've got to use your hireling for something.
Hireling, okay.
Well, technically we are, because Rhea offered us cash to come and help out, and potentially interesting adventure.
Dimitri's
So
got a
technically,
hireling.
technically,
it's just
Nasty
Nasty
Stump
Stump
and Little Miss,
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
which is why we keep deferring to Rhea.
Yep.
Okay, so looking around, Jeremy, you don't see anything. Anyone else wanting to do something?
I will unlean against Nasty.
Yep. He doesn't seem to budge.
I'm weirdly disappointed.
But he's not turning on the spot.
No, don't be square.
Hey, spoke too soon.
Wow.
That was
Well.
yeah.
It was really good.
If no one else has done anything yet, I'll go and look at the other door.
Okay. You move to the other door. Give me a investigate roll.
25.
It also has a mechanism built into it,
Okay.
and it's a big solid stone slab. You'd think it'd be just as easy to break through the wall as it would be through the door.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I got 12 on my perception.
You don't hear anything on the other side. It's strangely quiet.
No worries.
So I will turn to the two gentlemen at the wheel and suggest that, well, it would appear that the doors will open as long as you activate the mechanism correctly. I would guess that if you give that wheel a turn, we can probably get out through this passage.
Well, turn the wheel then, my friend.
Who's going to try to turn the wheel?
I will.
Okay, strength check with disadvantage.
So I rolled a 20 and a 19.
A total?
The 19 then.
Yeah, so 23.
On a 23, apparently you missed it by 1.
No.
As a grinding sound, as the you can't seem to turn the wheel, it's too dried out.
Can I yell out for help and then try again?
Everyone can hear the grinding of it squeaking from where they're standing.
Come on, help me. Please?
Alright, I give him a hand.
Okay, Playman, oh well, you're a horse person. This wouldn't interest you too much, but
Yeah, no.
who have we got there? Nasty should actually get a insight roll, considering what Nasty's into.
17 plus insight. 17.
So even though you haven't really trained in insight, you think the mechanism is dry. It would probably help if someone used some oil that was handily left out on some statues in the other room.
I have 2 flasks of oil. Could I use them?
You could.
Well, it's probably a fortunate thing you've got 2 flasks of oil yourself, because the flask of oil that was on the statue, I believe, got smashed onto the floor.
They did.
I would like to bring out my halfling lube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned.
Hey, look, it's worked for many years. Whenever I've been in a tight spot, so to speak.
We're getting age gated on this video.
All right, so I would like to actually lubricate the wheel.
The wheel?
Yes.
Well, you said it was halfling lube.
Yes.
Just teasing you. Okay, so you start oiling the wheel up. And yes, you can try again.
Alright, but do I get disadvantage this time?
No, you get advantage because you've lubed it up properly. 1 oil would have meant no problem. 2 oil would have given you advantage.
19.
I'm so uncomfortable.
No, it's meant to make it more comfortable, David. That's how it works.
I'm even more uncomfortable now.
Apparently you just can't get enough oomph behind you to make it move. It's not screeching now. You just might need to get someone to give you a bit of a push from behind.
I turn to Plum and say, are you in?
I am most certainly not.
Well, I believe there are 3 handles on the wheel.
There are.
I can help on a different handle.
Chum walks over to a different handle while Playman and Nasty are at the same handle.
You may all want to push in the same direction.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right, I'll help out. Under protest.
I'm sure that's the only way that Nasty likes it.
Yeah, we need to talk about consent, Nasty.
That's why I carry 2 flasks of oil at all times.
Okay, so before you turn it, which way are you turning it? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
And is everyone else concurring?
I look at Dimitri.
Depends if everyone concurs which direction is clockwise first.
Dimitri's just going to step back from the door that he's next to at the moment, further back down towards the far wall. So that then if one of the doors opens that he's at and something comes charging through, he's not actually going to be in the bundle. And say,
any advice at all?
when the implication comes towards Dimitri to say which direction, I'm saying, oh yeah, that's right, yep. Go left.
Oh, Dimitri's about to cop an axe to the face. I'm pretty sure that we could classify this entire party as pass the buck.
Pretty much.
Yep.
No responsibility.
I've got responsibility.
All care but no responsibility.
No, Dimitri said, yep, go left.
Plumman will go left.
Yes.
Okay, so left
Clockwise
from
is
where
right,
Playman
right?
is. So I've got the mouse pointer. So is that the left you're talking about, counterclockwise, or is that the left you're talking about, clockwise?
So if I was on the wheel and I went left, I would be going clockwise.
Okay, just thought I would check. Is everyone else going clockwise with him?
I am.
Yep.
But
All good. Just wanted to make sure. So that means whoever rolls the check gets advantage and gets to add. What is the other 2 strength bonus?
Plus 3.
I got plus 4.
I think I'm plus 5. Hang on. Wait. No, plus 4.
So someone gets to roll a strength check and adding all your bonuses together. Who would like to do that?
I just rolled a 19. Can I do it?
Yep.
No.
Okay, so you turn it clockwise and the door next to Dimitri starts to open. With an ominous rumble. I think I have ominous rumble here somewhere.
As I said, Dimitri's about 2 squares further diagonally northwest of his current position, because he deliberately didn't stand near the door in case it was one that opened.
So is that ominous enough for everyone? Okay, so you can see a hallway out there with stairs also going down, ending in a pair of double doors, as I shall draw it in for you. What would you like to do? The other door didn't move at all.
I look at Dimitri for advice.
Well, I suspect the other door would probably move if you turned it the other way.
Let's try turning it the other way.
But that probably will automatically close the door you've just opened. Because obviously you're turning it the wrong way through that door, so therefore that door goes down when the other door goes up.
So should we send some of the party through there?
My recommendation would be that we tie off the wheel in some way, just to ensure that it doesn't accidentally move, and then investigate the corridor you've just opened.
Flyman starts twitching.
I'm
Are
okay
you
with
okay?
Yes.
Do you require medical attention for your twitching?
The next person to piss about is gonna need medical attention. Let's go.
Alright. Let's go.
So... which way are you heading?
I believe we're heading into the double doors that just opened down the stairway a bit.
Yeah.
Dimitri, if people are willing to go interested in that way, Dimitri will happily, assuming that Nasty Stump doesn't want to test the stairs to ensure they exist or don't exist.
Is Nasty going first?
I'll go first, but I'm okay with knowing that there's stairs.
Okay, point me in direction. Let's go.
Okay, so you start heading into the room.
Yeah.
No more ominous music?
Oh.
No, I'll leave some ominous music. I wouldn't want to make you feel left out. Okay, so... Nasty heads in first.
Oh no!
Well, apparently you're the their trap finder.
Yes,
If you die, there's a trap.
exactly.
And you reach a pair of double doors.
I kissed them.
Okay. I always like it when people do something like that. Okay, you kiss the door and your lips stick to the door.
Right.
I am not fireballing those off for you, just letting you know.
I have fix. I can fix this.
I place my feet against the doors.
And your feet stick to the door.
Oh, okay. I know how this game works. I put my hands on the door to push myself off.
Your hands stick to the door.
All right. Stick with me here. I twist around and use my elbows to push my hands off the door.
And you're looking like a chicken stuck to the door.
I think about them's where I stop.
I use Nasty as a door handle to open the door.
I mean, that's a fair call.
Okay, so it opens into a wide chamber with Nasty stuck to the door.
Is this how we lose a party member?
No, they usually have to lose their hands first.
I do apologise, everyone. I'm going to have to duck away for probably about 20 minutes or so.
No
Yeah.
worries.
I'll be back again shortly.
I'm
Don't
sure
worry,
there won't be a
something will
TPK
still
while
be
you're gone.
attached to the door by the time you come back. Everything will be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I'm sure absolutely
All
nothing.
we need to do is attach a twister game to the door.
So someone should maybe get him off board.
Yes, but not now.
Martin, can you describe the door for me again, please?
Okay. The door. The door is a big double door made of bronze with a icy coating on it.
Bronze, you say?
Yep, with a nice icy coating.
Anybody feel like roast halfling?
Not particularly.
It'll get him off the door.
I mean, I'm not saying it's my first choice, but I'm listening.
I mean, I'm kind of paying to be here, so I like my...
Oh, good evening. My name's Karameikos. I was actually looking to speak with Mary McLean.
Jeremy,
we can hear you.
we can hear you.
Can someone send
Thank
a
you very
text
much.
message?
He pressed the wrong button.
He muted instead of
Yeah.
Is this what we find out about Jeremy's...
Okay, I'm just going to turn the recording off for the voice for the moment, so we can still hear everyone, but no one else can hear Jeremy on the recording.
That's fair.
Indeed. Happy birthday, indeed. How are you?
Can we just start a new call?
Not too bad.
Not easily.
Can we text Jeremy?
Yeah, yes, so I'm actually that's a good point. That's good to know.
I will
Jeremy.
send...
Did it. So for some reason I could do it.
He's gone now.
Okay, he seems to have gone. Okay, so now I can actually put the recording back on, and yes, we can hear everyone who's not here at the moment. Okay, so yes, the doors are made of bronze. They are iced over. You can see a large room on the other side, which I also get to put in a marker for. So you get another number. That would be a lot easier if it also auto-numbered for me as well.
Is it completely filled with ice or just like surface?
The door itself has ice on it, and in this one here, the double doors open to a wide chamber about 30 feet across and about 40 feet long. The ceiling is but 10 feet high, but aside from a 5-foot wide ledge, the floor is 10 feet below. Each of these recessed areas contains 10 skeletons wearing scraps of chainmail and wielding battered longswords. A 2-foot wide walkway bisects the lower areas. At the opposite end of the room is another 5-foot wide ledge and a single door centered in the wall. Standing guard at the door is a massive humanoid skeletal creature with 4 arms. Its eyes glow red as it hefts a pair of halberds and approaches along the walkway. The skeleton hall below shambles in anticipation of battle.
Right.
I guess we wave. Can I wave?
Okay, so I need to create some skeletons for you as well while you're waving.
He
So
can't actually wave. There is literally no way that he can
Oh,
wave.
I can't. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
So-
You can twerk.
in your head, you're waving.
In my head, I'm waving. That works.
You have to come up with a suggestion of him twerking, didn't you?
But how else is he gonna wave? He's gotta wave something.
It is really fun twerking. I'm really glad you thought of it. Thank you.
That's why I'm
Def-
here.
uh-uh.
That's why I hired you.
You're here all week.
Try the veil. Don't try the veil.
Okay, so I'm just going to put in some skeletons. I just need to grab an actual skeletal picture.
Stefan, can you burn him off the wall?
Yeah, but it's enjoyable watching him at the moment.
That's
Why,
true.
Stefan?
It's meant to be punishment, not enjoyable. I shouldn't have told you to twerk.
Hey, Mun.
Yep.
Just a question. Like, I know that I'm pretty pinned, but let's say that I push
Well,
my crotch
pretty
forward to
pinned.
try and push me off.
So you want someone to push you off?
No, I'm just saying if I thrust my crotch forward to push my arms, elbows, feet, and face off.
Yep, your clothing sticks.
Okay. I'd like to open my mouth and use my tongue to push.
Unfortunately, you can't open your mouth because your lips are locked.
I'm just going to point out,
Right.
I do not have the required knowledge for fertility spells. So whatever happens, I am not fixing it.
Famous last words.
I think they were pretty good last words.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Look, I'll just kiss it. What could go wrong?
Phrasing.
Well, he didn't really check the door, he just went up and stuck his lips to it.
As one does.
Okay. And if Jeremy's back, we can't hear you.
It's not back in my call.
That's okay. I wasn't sure if he dropped out.
Yeah, so it turns out I could kick him. I don't know why I can do that, but I could kick him.
You have admin rights.
Be
for
afraid.
No apparent reason.
I believe you can kick anyone, including me.
Yes, I can, and I'm not going to do that. That'd be too much work.
Okay, so we have... How many did we say?
You definitely didn't say 6.
I think you said 2.
Okay, so there's the starting point. And then the next one.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Don't worry, it's not finished yet.
Oh, jeez, that
Martin.
just makes...
Yep.
How many hands do they have?
Which ones?
The skeletons.
The ones below, they have 2 hands each.
Okay, cool. We're fine, guys. I got this.
Alright, well, we'll just close the door
Are you
then. You
stuck
can
to a
stay
door?
there, and we'll leave.
Well, you have to unstick me first. I mean, you know, one problem at a time.
You didn't mention that at the first point.
You mentioned you've got this, so okay.
Has anybody acted?
No one's acted yet. I'm just trying to figure out where I had one of my beasties
But
because
someone's acted up.
Oh!
someone stuck to it.
Well, either way, the first thing at the first chance, Plumman is going to scream in rage and run into battle.
Okay.
Well,
Just got to put together the getting the hit points of the monster so you can actually scream in battle and attack it.
I mean, if we could just avoid the attacking Plumman thing, that'd be great.
Well, in that case, you could attack it all you like and not cause any damage.
well, this is going to
No. Don't worry about that. No.
I was just looking up the hit points for you.
Great.
You know, it's a bit hard to go in and beat it up if you don't know its hit points.
The hit points are 2. I've been rolling every situation on a d20 and progressively making the roll harder and harder as to whether Plumman's gonna wig out and charge into battle or attack something.
Yep.
And I was 4 rolls in and I just rolled a 1.
Hey, Plumman.
Yeah.
Today is a good day to die.
Oh, that's a cheat code.
Oh.
You're now invincible.
IDDQD.
Ink. Okay, so at this point, I am going to be asking for people's initiatives.
10.
Give me a sec.
Martin, can you move us all up to like the stairs and hallway? Because I assume we've all moved towards there so we can see what's going on.
Okay.
Do you really want to be that close to the twerking?
I think I have to wait until
Oh, I'm
they
not
finish.
suggesting we came out of the room.
I'll do that in a moment. I just need people's initiative. So who called out?
Yeah.
18
10.
for Plumman.
Playman got how much?
18.
18.
10
Okay.
for Nasty.
Nasty got how much?
10.
5 for Chum.
Chum got 5. Who's
I rolled
next?
a 1 and a 3.
Nice. I rolled a 16 and a 16.
What did Little Miss get?
17.
Okay, just one off what it rolled for you automatically. And what was Raya's?
15.
15 for Raya, let me just check. Yep, very close to that. 15. Okay, and Dimitri's got an auto 1 rolled for him. Okay. And I'm just going to move some people. Because we had Playman use Nasty as a door handle.
Yeah.
So Dimitri's hanging back while everyone else is. That looks like a good spot to start everyone. So, first person up is the golem at the other end.
Guys, I think there's a golem at the other end.
You can see it's a bone golem with 4 arms. Coming for Playman. So it's standing above the others. So, see if I can get this right. Okay, so what it says there, if you can see it, is the skeletons are all 10 feet down.
Yep.
And it is Playman. You get to rush in across the beam towards the big, nasty looking creature.
Okay, so there is a beam in the middle there that is. Jeremy's ready when you are.
You should be able to just join back in. Let's see if I can add him.
Oops.
Let's see, they should be adding him back in again.
He could try hitting.
Hey Jeremy.
Hello. Apologies for that.
That's okay, apparently we could still hear you. You basically muted us but not yourself.
Oh. Okay.
So David nicely kicked you from the call.
Fair enough then. In which case then you might have realised that the sudden departure was because Rowie reminded me that it was my mum's birthday today, so I thought I'd better give her a call.
Happy birthday to you, Mum. So the 10 feet down and there's a beam across.
Yep.
Can you zoom out the map for just one click, please? Okay, so the golem isn't on the other side, but
The golem is on the beam going across. I can't position him across the beam because he's only a small sized creature.
No
Medium-sized
worries at
creature.
all. 5, 10, 15, 20. Good news, everybody.
You can reach
Can
it?
you 5 foot step me south, please?
Yep.
And Whelm is a wonderful throwing axe. So I'll do that thing where I throw Whelm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did
So
we work out the other week what throwing damage was on Whelm?
we did, and Whelm has actually had an upgrade. So I'm just going to bring up Whelm's thing because it's going to be sent out in a little while. It's just scheduled. I'm trying not to inundate everyone with lots and lots of stuff in one day. So where is Whelm? Whelm. Here is Whelm.
I'm overwhelmed with joy.
He's now less underwhelming.
Okay, so basically because the weapon is awakened, it's a +3 weapon.
Yeah.
It has multiple powers, so it gives you bull strength, and minor anti-magic field, locate object, you can summon it, you can throw it, You can detect good and evil. It has a bane against giants, but every time you use one of its powers, there's a chance that it will screw you over.
Okay, so just for basic stats for the moment, +3. Now, damage in 5e, is that +3 damage dice, or is it?
It is +3 to hit, +3 to damage, +3 weapon dice. But if you toss it, there's a 10% chance that you'll age 10 years.
Fucking what?
As you'll find out when you toss it. But your character doesn't know this yet because you decided not to be a dwarf.
Excellent. And besides, what's the chance of that really happening?
10%, Jeremy.
Like that 20% I rolled to lose 7 hit points that time.
That is correct, which can't be recovered.
Cool, so Plumman doesn't know this?
No, he does not. It's
In
a
the
player
words
thing.
Of this
So what I'm hearing is you're going to be fined 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy. You're always making me feel confident. Okay, so that's gonna be
A 36 to actually for the power to kick in, and you can throw the hammer now while you've still got the enemy visible without having to pay the recharge cost.
Why not? 23 to hit.
23 to hit is a hit.
And so it's just a regular throwing axe.
It's an actual hammer. It's treated as a throwing hammer.
Is what I meant.
It has the damage of a throwing hammer or a light hammer.
Yeah, I do apologise. 1d6. Let's go back to that. 4d6 plus 4. 17 damage.
17 damage? Okay.
And can you give me that 10 percentile?
I did do that and you didn't get it.
Why not?
So it will now be able to be thrown for the rest of the combat without having to roll again.
Fantastic. So you'll forgive me. 5e is 2 actions and 1 action is a full attack, or?
How many attacks do you have?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Each character can get multiple attacks at certain levels, and as long as you're of the one class, you're more likely to get multiple attacks.
Yeah, Martin, how many attacks do you have usually?
2.
Right, so it is.
And Whelm appears in your hand, and you can toss him again.
Don't tell the elf. What? 17 damage again.
Did you hit?
Oh shit! Yeah, good idea, huh?
Well, apparently he did 17 damage.
19 did hit.
19 is a hit.
Fantastic. 17 damage. And that's me.
Okay. He just shuffles. Dennis, little Mrs. Go. What would Little Miss like to do?
I just needed to put my glasses back on. I was cleaning them. Sorry about that.
Oh, Jimmy, go.
It's okay. If I move this a little bit, you'll see the order of people who are going. Oh, stupid thing. Yeah. For some reason, it doesn't want me to move it up the screen.
I'll move up to the door.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Could probably remove the image. I think we all see a nasty Scully thing.
I was trying to, but it kept bouncing in different places.
No, I could just like close it, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to, but every time I tried to close it, it moved.
That's good of it.
Yeah.
So apparently it was harder to hit than Simon found it to be.
It was. Okay, so Jeremy, your initiative was randomly rolled for you.
Okay.
With a base of +0.
Okay.
Okay, so what would Little Miss like to do?
So I would like to move up to the door so I can see it.
Yep. That is 15 feet.
And I would like to cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's a ranged attack spell.
That it
Yeah,
is.
ranged spell attack, yep. So that is 24 to hit.
24 is a good solid hit.
And then... that makes it 3d6 and 2d8. $19 damage. And it is acid damage.
Is it acid damage?
Yep, that's what I'm nominating. Oh no, hang on. I choose one of the d8s, don't I?
Yeah.
So it's either lightning damage I'll pick.
You pick lightning damage. Okay, you throw it and it seems to bounce off.
Great.
Lightning damage was one of its immunities. But hey, you discovered an immunity.
Is it immune to throwing hammers?
Apparently
Obviously
not.
because you damaged it.
Well, you didn't kill it.
Exactly, so how would I know?
Okay, Raya. What would Raya like to do?
So did you add the did you take the damage back off it?
No, I didn't apply it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. You didn't apply it?
No, I didn't apply it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to use Firebolt.
Acid.
So you currently can't see it.
Oh, I can't see it.
That is you at the top of the screen up there. With
So
that
I'm in the
arrows
other-
around you.
I'm in the other room.
No, you're in the
Okay.
stairwell.
So, can you see the lit up person?
Oh, right, yep, okay. So if I step one to the right, can I then see through the door, or is it still closed?
The door with the halfling is still considered like this. This one here is got a halfling attached to it, so it's very hard to see through.
So, yeah, okay. Yeah, someone's ass is in
But
the
you
way.
can move through that area and get in front of him.
Yeah, but then the undead can come and stab me, and I don't like that.
Well, you got a bunch of them on the in a pit.
Oh, they're in a pit?
Yeah, except for the one that's going across the top. That's being damaged in red.
Oh, I'll go for that one then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to use
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Just double check again. Alrighty. Never mind.
What'd you get?
That's a 1.
A natural one.
Yeah,
Would
do
you-
any rerolls.
You can use a reroll. There are 4.
I'll use a reroll.
Please use a reroll.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better. That's a 23.
Okay, you hit it squarely in the head, and you see your flame just melt down the skeleton.
It melts it.
It hits the skeleton head and just melts down the skeleton, unaffecting it.
Oh, it's not affected by fire.
You found another immunity.
Okay.
You're doing well.
Good to know.
Dimitri.
Oh well. Dimitri will move forward to the spot at the rear of the party just to see what's happening.
That's 20 feet.
I'm sure the party's got it under control, so he'll just watch at the present time until I work out what's happening.
Okay, so shuffles forward, ends its turn. Does the same thing. Does the same thing. Stays there, shuffles forward. And then it is a person stuck to frozen door.
Yeah, can I thrust really hard with my crotch and try and get out?
Okay, you thrust really hard with your crotch and get it stuck too.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Apparently, you're really straining and you can't get free.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Yeah. Like. Oh, no, I got it.
Are you going to hang around for a bit?
Can I use my knee to try and push my feet off?
Sure. Apparently, you
What
get
happens?
stuck.
Alright, I'm out then.
I know you're still hanging around.
Hey, Emrys.
Yep.
Sorry, Martin, the door, is it like freezy cold?
No. It's just
never
catered
mind.
with cold on one side.
Okay. I was gonna pun.
Okay, so it is now Chum's go.
So can I get to the big guy without taking an attack of opportunity?
That depends. How good your balance?
Is it slippery, the surface?
It is a thin beam going across.
Alright. Do my boots help?
Well, you fed it recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
Then yes, they do help.
Okay.
So what would be a challenging combat for other people is trivial for you.
It's the awesomeness of being level 7.
Okay, so how far can you move?
Good question. I think it's 40 something.
In which case, that is 30 feet and you're right in front of it.
Okay. Can I keep going another 2 squares and get around the other side of it? Is that possible?
No, because there's nothing to walk on.
Alright, it's in the way. Okay.
It's standing on the beam.
Alright.
Unless you push it off.
I don't think I'm very good at pushing. I'll just attack it twice.
Yep.
Does it look severely damaged from
It
above?
looks pretty damaged.
Alright, well I won't be reckless then. And it's a skeleton, so how hard can it be to hit? He says. Famous last words. I got a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
I did 23 points of slashing damage.
And while you're doing half damage, it still shatters and goes down.
Nice. Well, I'll use the rest of my move. I'll just check how much exactly. I don't know where I wrote my movement speed. Here we are, 40 foot. So yeah, I'll go the extra bit.
That's the rest of your movement.
No worries, thank you.
Okay. Making sure I have the roster up so I can see who's going next. Okay, so, did I just miss someone?
I'll use a bonus action to deflect if required.
Okay, Playman, you're up.
Okay, 10 feet down, huh?
Yep. Do you want to do anything with them, or do you want to just walk across?
Well, I rolled a 1 on my raging out of rage check.
Yep.
So, looks like we're jumping down.
Okay, which side, the left or the right?
Let's go the left.
Okay, so you decide to go
Life
left.
on the long side.
Down to be nice.
What was that?
Oh no, that's all good. Don't worry.
Okay, so you come down on top of a skeleton. Give me a attack roll.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
You probably hit.
I believe that's a hit.
Yeah. Am I attacking normally, or is this a set on his head check?
This is a normal attack
Oh, why not?
because you're not really thinking properly as you're jumping in and attacking.
Cool. So the axe in melee, is that still...
It's a hammer, not an axe.
why do I keep calling it an axe? Always.
Do you keep wanting to ask a question?
Stop, hammer time. Yeah, so anyway, just regular throwing hammer in combat?
Warhammer combat.
Warhammer.
It's
40,000
it's-
or fantasy?
More fantasy.
Ah,
No sci-fi involved.
right, well, that's boring. Okay.
But you do become a dwarf.
Yeah, great. Ah, shit. Warhammer. Sorry, guys.
Now, on the bright side, the hammer treats you as if you're a dwarf, which is why every time you fail on a channel the gods power of the artifact, you age 10 years.
I'm comfortable but uncomfortable.
Well, if you're a dwarf, 10 years is nothing. So what'd you get?
21 damage.
21 damage?
Oh, thank God.
You see that number? You did 42 damage because it's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Fantastic.
Right, so he's got to remove that guy from initiative.
Can I have a second attack?
Yes, you do. You should have a second attack.
Ooh, just 14 hit?
14 hits.
26 damage.
To which one?
You pick, Martin. Healer's choice.
So you did 26 dice damage?
Yes.
52 damage. You are a mincing machine.
Yep. Also, gonna get minced in a second.
Quite possibly. It is Little Mrs. Go. You've seen Playman dive into the sound of battle.
You're also muted.
Yeah, I know I was muted.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, before he jumped down there, I was going to try and unstick.
You've got time. You could always unstick him and then go and help him. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm almost out, hey.
How are we going to unstick Nasty?
I was going to light a torch and start trying to melt the cold that he's stuck to.
Can we safely assume this is magic that's doing this? Because
Oh.
doors don't normally do this.
Okay,
It's
so
coated in a sheet of ice, though, isn't it?
it is. Just that door. Well, the other one was as well, but you used the handle. So,
You're saying all I need to do is use the handle?
yeah,
Wow.
you kissed the door.
I suck.
Just the door.
Not quite. Well, you stuck, not sucked. So, what would you'd like to light a torch and then stick the torch against the door?
Well, yeah, because I was wondering if I should try and do something to help Plumman, but I don't have anything that's going to do enough, make enough difference, because I can only sort of attack one thing at a time. So,
you light a torch and stick it against the door?
Hang on, they're 10 feet down, you said?
Yep. You can't see any of them where you are.
But I could move.
You could move, yes. But you wouldn't be able to help Nasty if you did.
I know that. No, I don't think I can make enough difference to Plum, and I'm gonna have to try and start getting Nasty off the door.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So you light a torch and stick it to the door?
Well, try and melt some of the ice around, I guess, his hand to start with.
Okay, so as you light the torch and move it to near his hand, the heat from the torch gets sucked away in an instant, and Playman and Nasty falls off the door.
Yay!
Awesome.
It was
Thank
a simple
you.
release.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so he doesn't do anything. He
It
is
was a
stuck.
simple release, but it was a simpler trap to avoid.
And
I'm
Ryder.
the trap finder. I said that I would, and I did it.
Okay, well, seeing as they're immune to those...
Well, the golem was. You don't know about the others.
Which one?
The big guy was a golem.
Oh, so it's just difficult to see the differences from this range. They all look the same from here.
Well,
Oh, yeah, okay. So the red one that's now... Oh, wait, he's dead already?
Yeah, he got taken out.
Oh, so is there no one else on the bridge coming across then?
Chum is the only one going across the bridge. Playman has decided to jump down amongst the skeletons.
Oh, okay.
He sees battle and must fight.
Yep, fair enough. I guess I would just use True Strike and then walk across the bridge.
Okay, give me a acrobatics roll.
Okay. Well, it looks like I'm falling off the bridge sometime soon. That's
What'd you roll?
5.
A 5.
Yeah.
You want to use one of the rerolls? There are 3 left.
Yeah, but then I'll be using all the rerolls for everyone.
Someone's got to use them.
I suppose.
Hey, it's always easy to convince people to use them.
That's a 18.
So what you
Let's face it, if you fell into a pit of skeletons, you'd just kill all the skeletons here, wouldn't you?
No.
How far can you move?
I have a move of 30.
Okay, so you get right behind Chum. Okay.
Hello.
Next person up is Dimitri. Everyone's going across the bridge. They seem to have solved the problem. You can hear someone bashing away on skeletons in one of the pits.
Is that Mark?
Mark's not in tonight's game.
Oh.
He may be joining us shortly.
Oh, okay.
So, what would Jeremy like to do? You are on mute if you didn't know.
Apologies. Yes, I'll move down to the edge of it's a 10-foot pit, is it? Or a 10-foot pit with skeletons?
10-foot pit with skeletons and one playman swinging whelm.
And how wide is this beam that people are crossing?
This beam is about 2 foot.
So, should be moderately easy to cross as long as you're not silly about it. Is that what you're saying?
As long as you don't roll below 10 on a balance roll, you can make it across quite easily.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I will just wait there at the moment because I don't see it's actually worthwhile. I'll step back a bit, thinking Plumman looks like he's having fun down there, does he?
He does.
So I'll step back a bit because I figure it's not really worth queuing up on top of the beam. I will wait till it's clear and then we can walk across in one time.
Okay, so that one does nothing this round. This one attacks Playman.
Goody.
Okay, so
17.
what you got a 17?
No, the AC is 17.
Okay, so he misses you. He has 1 attack,
Goody.
and he doesn't retreat because he's not that intelligent. He steps forward and attacks. Hitting a 22.
Yeah.
doing a massive 3 points of piercing damage.
1 damage.
He can't do anything. And then we're up to Nasty on the floor.
I would like to get up,
That's half your movement.
and then how far away am I again?
You are.
Only about 10 feet from the edge.
That's you there.
Yeah, I'd like to run in and start attacking.
Okay. Who in particular?
The closest one.
That would
Which
be.
side of the beam you're going to go over?
That would be Jeremy. He's the closest person in the room.
I will go and attack. I'll jump off straight down to them because you drop off the beam to fight them, right?
You could if you wish to. So you jump off into there.
Yep.
Is it actually a beam or is it a wall?
It's actually a wall as well.
Okay, so they are actually separate sides.
They are.
I jump to the closest one. I jump down and I go at it.
Okay, so you're falling on top of one. Give me an attack roll.
Ooh, 21.
That's a hit. What are you doing for damage?
Complaining?
I never thought I'd get this far. 13 damage. 13 rapier damage. And then do I get a second attack?
Give me a sec. I just want to be able to see the creature you're landing on. He goes down.
Alright, can I attack the one next to him?
You can. I'm just going to take him out of initiative.
And can I use one of my fightery things to get my bonus action as a third attack?
Which fightery thing?
Pardon me.
As a fighter, I can use one of my combat superiority. No? Wait, which is it? Action surge. I would like to do an action surge.
Okay, in which case then you have your second attack, then you do an action surge and you get 2 more attacks.
Cool, I do that.
Okay, so it's not a bonus action, it's basically giving you another round of attacks.
Okay, well...
So have your attack.
Okay, cool. It's got a 2 and a 0.
It's got a 2 and a 0.
Yes, it does.
And you can critically hit these guys. So you critically hit.
Yeah. So do I roll twice for that?
Roll once and double the damage.
26.
And he goes down.
Yeah. Alright, so is there more that I can attack?
Yes, there are. They're 2 below you.
Alright, action surge.
Yep.
Are you not looking at the screen, Emrys?
I can see it there, but honestly, it's confusing to me.
Is that any clearer?
That's better. Yeah. Okay. So
all the yellow squares are bad guys. All the green squares are good guys.
Cool.
Or at
All
least
right.
non-bad guys.
I'll attack the skeleton first.
Okay. You can't
So-
reach Playman because there's a wall in between.
Fair enough.
Hey.
That's 19.
That's a hit.
That's 10.
Not enough.
Not enough. All right. And then the second one.
It's on the same creature? Yep.
Same creature. And that's 20. Not natural though.
That's a hit.
Okay. And that's 9.
Okay, so that is the end of your turn.
Excellent.
And so this one now attacks Playman. Getting a natural 19.
Yeah.
And does 5 points of damage,
Cool.
which means 2.
Yep.
Okay, this one moves up and attacks Nasty. And apparently Nasty has plot armor because it does no damage.
Damn right.
This one moves up and attacks Nasty. Apparently his plot armor ran out and it hits armor class 20.
But my armor class is not 20.
It's lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hits you dealing 7 damage.
Yeah,
7 piercing.
Thank you. I can do it. Thank you.
Okay, he does nothing. He also does nothing. He also does nothing. Okay, Chum, what would Chum like to do? I will zoom out so you can see yourself.
So these guys have jumped down and started fighting things.
Yep. Do you want to go down and join them and fight things?
I may as well.
Okay, so...
I guess I can walk down.
You can walk down...
Which side are you going down?
Who's this guy near me?
The one on the other side of the beam from you is Raya, who's actually on top.
Oh, okay.
So you've got Plummet on one side and Nasty Stump on the other.
Well, I'll go on Plumman's side. But, yeah, I'll attack the ones near Raya.
Okay. So you move to where underneath Raya.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, I got a crit.
That's pretty cool.
.47 points of slashing damage.
Okay, slashing damage. Doesn't do any extra. So you said 47?
Yeah.
Okay, and you get another attack, I believe.
Yeah, next one's 19 to hit.
19's a hit.
Okay. And that does 19 damage, slashing.
Okay, so that ends your turn.
Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to be ready to deflect.
That is good, as it is a skeletal's turn, who then attacks you, getting an armor class 14.
That's a miss.
Because I'm assuming you were not reckless.
That's right, I've got 15 armor class.
Okay, this one
Actually,
shuffles forward.
It's a bit higher than that at the moment. It's 17 because of the extra con.
And it is Playman's go.
I'll give you 2 guesses as to what I'm going to do.
Run.
Panic!
Basic
Run!
Both of those guesses were incorrect.
Oh, well.
I
Try.
tried.
Okay, 19 to hit.
What?
19 is a hit.
Yeah. And 16 damage.
Okay, so...
32.
Quite obvious, a squishamagoo. You want to get the second attack?
I do, in fact, want to take my second attack. 17 to hit.
17's also a hit.
26 damage.
Is that the doubled already?
No, 52 in total.
Okay, so... You doing anything else?
Nah.
Okay, what would Little Miss like to do now that she's managed to unstick Nasty and have Nasty go fall down a hole again?
I'm going to walk up to the ledge and one over, so I'm in front of a skeleton. Yep, that one. And I'm going to use a cantrip called Shadowthorn.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 10 feet range.
Yep.
And basically I rear back and I summon a giant spike of shadow, which I attempt to stab and push a creature within range.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a melee spell attack roll. And that's again a 24.
That's a hit.
And I do 2d6. So I do 10 damage. 10 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry, piercing. It's
10
piercing damage with this one.
10 piercing damage. Okay.
And he gets shoved 5 feet away from me.
So the one directly
So-
below you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't be shoved.
You can't push him into the ground.
So, that brings us to Raya.
I'm gonna use Chill Touch, and my previous True Strike kicks in, which gives me advantage on this roll. Wherever my other dice has gone.
Evening, Mark. How are we going?
Good. Oh shit, we've got a few people to kill.
How many hit points does Bradshaw have?
Badger.
Mushroom.
70. It's level 7, aren't we?
Yeah.
74.
74, and he's at full health?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I think we're good with everything else.
Did he get hurt by the statues who were fighting just at the end of the last session?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I just got to find the right dice before I chuck it out.
Okay, so it is. So Raya did your chill touch. What did you get?
20 non-natural.
20 non-natural. That's a hit.
And it does... 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic damage.
Yep. And it has disadvantage on attack rolls. Apparently against me until the end of next turn, so it doesn't help much.
But hey, you did it. You hit it. You were helpful. And you want to move off the beam.
Yes, please. To the other side, if possible. And I will turn around and look down at the carnage from above.
Then it is Dimitri's go.
Dimitri's going to spend the round testing the balance of his staff to see whether the staff or the 7-foot rod, if he takes the pin out, works better as a balance beam when he laser crosses the beam.
You don't seem to be able to pull the pin out.
Oh, okay, it's stuck there now, is it? Okay.
It is.
That's right. I'm happy. I'm happy to let the guys have their fun before going across.
Okay.
But yes, I'll basically be setting the beam for the using my staff for balance.
Okay, a skeleton attacks Nasty. And apparently Nasty has plot armor again.
Yeah, I got that in the war.
Okay, skeleton attacks Playman.
Goody.
Beating armor class of 12. Not very good. That one can't do anything because no one's down there. That one is... shouldn't actually be there. Okay, so that moves it to that one. And that one moves in and attacks Playman. Misses again. And then we're up to Nasty's go.
Alright, so how many... Let me bring that up.
And Bradshaw will be up shortly. You can see him on their little roster coming up. He's the next green one.
Alright, I would like to...
Gotcha.
The one with the red line across its face to my right.
Yep.
I don't like it. So can I hit it, please?
You can attempt to.
Yeah, and can I also try and do a sweeping attack? Do I have to call that before, or just call it when I hit it?
I believe sweeping attack replaces your attack for the round.
When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can expend one superiority already die to attempt to derange another creature with the same attack.
Oh, okay, so that is a bit different then. So yes, you should be able to do that if you hit it.
Cool. 17.
17 is a hit.
Okay, so first one, that is 9. And would 17 have hit the one diagonal to me?
It would have.
Okay, can I also hit it using the superiority thing? And I have to roll, and it takes 5 extra damage. And then I believe I get a second attack.
Yep. So how much? So it takes. It gets hit automatically and takes how much damage?
5.
5 total.
Oh no, sorry, it's a D8. No, sorry, 6.
So it takes 6 damage total.
It takes 6 damage.
And then you want to have your second attack.
And I might attack the one directly below me.
Okay.
And I'm going to do... And that's 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so you put him down. You might only be able to spend one superiority dice around.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so next person up after you is this guy all the way over here who comes over and attacks Chum. And Mrs. Chum.
Okay.
Chum is mighty. Chum
That's
is
right.
awesome. And Bradshaw, you spend the round reaching the door behind Dimitri. You can see lip marks on the door with scorch marks around it.
Okay.
Other people can explain that to you later.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Okay. All I see is Dimitri in front of me.
Yep.
And nothing else because it's a pit. Is that right?
It is a pit. Oh, you can see Little Miss.
Oh, I see a little miss.
You can also see Wire on the other side.
That is true, yes.
Okay. I was wondering, do I think they have it? That's the question. I don't know. Okay.
Mark, I sent you a message just giving you a quick breakdown of the pits and stuff.
Yep. Okay. I'm just trying to... So I don't know what's in each pit, so I think I might have to...
You coach will have to wander over and find out.
Randomly pick a pit, that's all. So from what I can't see into the pit from where I am, Mum?
No.
No. And has everyone yelled get into the pit or anything like that?
No, Dimitri just says, so glad you could join us.
So do I act like you do nothing or go into the pit?
That's up
I'm
to
sure
you.
you'll have fun.
That's up to you. Like
Yeah.
Mark, I did send you a message basically
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah, what's going on, yeah.
Plumman flipped out, he raged, jumped in. Once we unstuck Nasty from the door, he jumped into the other side because the beam going across is actually a wall, so it's
Yeah.
divided the pit into two.
Okay.
And then Little Mrs. jumped up and has started casting spells down into the pit that Nasty's in and jumped down into the pit that Plowman's in to try and take out the skeletons so they're not down there by themselves.
So Nasty by himself, is that right?
In
Nasty's
the pit, yes.
fine. Nasty's fine.
Well, technically he's got company. He's got about half a dozen skeletons still there.
Yeah, but I've killed like 4.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you're in danger.
Hey, I
You're
helped
not
you
alone.
kill one.
You did,
You're not
thank you.
Okay,
You're not by yourself as Gretchen.
But you end your turn reaching the doorway.
yeah, cool. Can I pull my heavy crossbow out as part of my game?
Yes, you can pull your heavy crossbow out.
Cool, that's all I'll do then. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Okay, it is Chum's turn. You are in the pit. You have 2 skeletons coming at you.
Happy to smash him. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 18 damage. Slashing.
Okay, and the
Does
next
that
one?
take it? Okay, 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. 22 damage.
Okay, so all the ones around you are down.
Cool.
What'd you do?
Is there someone I can sort of get in the way, like I can defend one of our squishies?
The only person in the pit with you is Playman.
Alright, well I'll move
And he
closer to
looks squishy.
Playman. Alright, I'll move closer to Playman, but I don't want to attract any attacks of opportunity.
That won't get any attacks of opportunity because there's nothing threatening you. You have to leave their threat range to provoke an attack.
No worries.
So you can actually go.
Deflect.
You can actually do a circle around one and not provoke it at all.
Yep. No worries.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Okay, this one he moves forward and he attacks Nasty,
Try.
getting a armor class 16.
I have armor class 16, so
So that means you take 7 points of damage.
okay.
Your plot armor failed.
No, that's fine.
This one moves in and attacks Nasty. With a natural 1, he hits one of the guys next to him,
Excellent. There's my plot armor.
doing that is 5 points of damage, but doesn't take him out. Okay, so it is Playman's turn. What would Playman like to do?
Yes. Sorry. My only suggestion is eBay.
If you're talking, I'm not hearing anything.
Playing
Sorry
on
about
mute.
that. 23 to hit on the closest guy.
Okay.
Doing a total of 66 damage.
With the double?
Yes. And the next 7 to hit.
7 to hit? Is that a natural 1?
Sorry, 10 to hit and no.
Okay, so it's a miss. You actually missed. Would you like to use a reroll?
No.
We got 2 left.
No, we'll leave it because guaranteed we're going to find a trap in about 2.5 minutes.
Okay, Little Miss, you're up. Apparently Nasty's having a harder time getting rid of his cattle than you were before. Just going to move a couple of guys out of the way so you don't actually have them take up space.
I'm going to use a sorcery point to do distance spell and double the feet of the range of the spell. And I'm going to do Shadow Thorn again. So it's a melee spell attack, but it's now got a range of 20 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to do that on the one that is almost dead.
Okay.
And that was again a 24.
That's
I keep
it.
rolling 17s.
You're doing well tonight.
And that is 5 piercing damage. And it gets pushed back, but I assume it dies, so it's irrelevant.
He goes down. Okay, and that's the end of your turn. Now it is Raya's go.
I'm just gonna try and.
Would you want to kill the one in the pit with the 2 barbarians to show them up?
No, they can handle themselves, and if they can't, I'll just reevaluate. I'm just gonna chill touch one of the other ones in the other pit.
Yep.
Probably the one closest to me on this side of the thing.
What is the range?
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, easily doing it. The worst is 35 feet.
I dropped my other die somewhere, so I just use this one. Ooh. That's a 14.
A 14 hits.
Oh, okay.
They're
So
skeletons after all.
That's another 8.
Another 8.
Necrotic. And it has disadvantage on me for some reason.
Okay.
I gotta get that, but there you go.
And then it's Dimitri's turn. Are you content to continue waiting?
No. So, having tested the balance of the staff, he will nimbly go across the beam using a bonus action, so he gets an extra dash in there, so that he can start examining the door on the other side.
Okay, so
traps.
I'll give you a balance roll with advantage.
19 plus.
You're fine. DC was 10.
Okay. And so then, yeah, I'll basically look for traps, etc., on the other door.
Okay. You find no traps on the door with your roll of
17.
Nope, no traps with that roll.
Okay.
Okay. And skeleton attacks Playman. Hitting armor class 16. One too low, I believe. Is that correct?
Sorry?
Playman gets attacked. Armor class 16.
No, 17.
That's what I thought. I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, sorry.
All good. Skeleton steps in and attacks Nasty. Hitting armor class 19.
Yeah, that is.
Dealing 8 points of damage.
That's cool.
Skeleton stands impotently behind. Nasty, you're up.
Alright, so I will attack the one to my right first,
Yep,
which will be a 18 to hit.
that is a hit.
I would like to use a superiority die and do the thing as well.
The sweep.
So the first one takes 12 damage. And then it passes on another 4 to the one that's directly below it. And then I'd like to use my second attack
Yep.
to attack the one directly below me.
Okay,
That's a 19 to hit,
that's a hit.
and that's 11 damage.
That's you done.
Thank you very much.
Bradshaw, you finally get to act.
Now, to see the skeletons in there, how far do I have to move forward? Right to the edge?
10 feet.
Go 10. I'll move where Dimitri was. Then I want to shoot the furthest one away from Nasty.
Yep.
And so, that's a +5 to hit.
It's the heavy crossbow, isn't it?
Yeah, heavy crossbow. That's a 16 to hit.
Okay, so before you actually fire it,
Yeah. Have I triggered the trap, have I? Really? You had to wait for me to turn up to trigger the trap.
Of course, we needed someone to do it. Might as well.
okay, so yes, you can fire and load it in one round. I had to just check because it has the loading trait.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so yes, you fire. Give me an attack roll.
16.
16 is a hit.
Okay. That is 11 points of damage to the back one.
And it goes down.
Now, for my second attack, do I have to load it?
You do not get a second attack with that weapon.
Okay, cool.
Because it's got loading trait.
The loading tray, that's it, cool. No problems. That's all I do.
That's part of why I had to look it up.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I haven't used it for a while.
Okay, it is Chum's go. What would Chum like to do? There is one skeleton left. Would you like to kill still?
I mean, no one wants to keep it alive to interrogate it, do they?
No.
Come on, somebody take his kill.
The cat's got his tongue.
I only got a 15.
15's a hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. .24 damage. Slashing.
And it goes down. And what do you want to do with the rest of your action?
No, just... There's no blood to flick off my axe, so I'll just stand there.
You could just tap the dust off it.
Yeah. Well, no one stole my kills. Well done, everyone, for not getting attacked by me.
Oh, it could have been on.
Okay, so skeleton attacks Nasty. Getting a 19
Yeah,
You said there weren't any
plus
left.
4. There's none left on your
No,
side.
on your side.
Ah.
You can't see any. Doing 5 points of
You could have
damage.
moved up the wall and gone down the other side.
How much did it do, sorry?
5 damage.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, cool.
Skeleton attacks Nasty. Misses.
Of course it does.
Blood armor helps. You've got a little bit left.
Well, I don't have much health, so...
Just every little bit counts. And we're up to round number 5 of the combat. And Playman, what are you going to do?
I'm going to climb up the wall and jump over, basically to face dive / hammer time.
Give me
while
a
jumping down.
athletics check with disadvantage.
I get advantage on strength checks.
Then you take it with a plain roll. It's neither disadvantage nor advantage.
Okay. Hang on. Wait. 26.
26. Okay, you managed to climb up onto the bit as it's basically double. It takes twice the movement to get up there, so you spend 20 feet to get up.
That's cool, because I'm going to jump off and have a time.
Okay.
By that I mean step off, yeah.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
A lot.
Damage. Lot.
In total. I might add that during the climbing, scrambling and jumping off, there was a lot of screaming and blood loss going on.
Oh, I'm sorry, just trying to remove something. There we go. Bad guy's out of the way.
Cool. And do I get my second attack, or we...
Oh, you still get your second attack?
Yeah, that's it. 11 to hit.
11 to hit.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
Fantastic.
Damage?
62.
Okay. That is your go, and it's not. It is Little Mrs. go.
Yep, I'm gonna do the Shadow Thorn again.
Yep.
And once again, it's a melee spell attack. That was decidedly not a 17. That was 13 in total.
A 13. You actually hit. It's its armor class.
And that is 9 piercing damage.
And the last skeleton explodes,
Nice.
making you out of initiative.
Well, Demetria, who is going to be acting next, will just be checking to see if the door's locked.
Yep.
Is it locked?
Just checking it. It is unlocked.
Okay.
You
I
open-
will stand by, ready to open. Does it open towards us or away from us?
Opens away from you.
Okay. I will stand there, ready to push the door open when people are ready to go through. Have you had your fun? Are we ready to move on?
I'm okay with hitting some more things.
You might want to climb out first.
Plumman will attempt to assist Nasty to exit the hole on the correct side.
This is probably true, I probably need it.
I can throw you if you like.
We should.
I'll open the
plan
door, you
that.
can climb straight through.
Yeah, right, try it. Let's go.
You have no problems tossing him through.
Okay, Demetria opens the door and he can toss through, I guess. Apparently.
Don't tell the elf.
Of course, how much damage do you take from the effective fall of being thrown?
We'll find out.
Because it looks like you're weren't necessarily quite ready to go on to the next combat.
I've got plenty of help.
So I'm going to go part way across. Oh no, I'll go all the way across the beam at this point.
Yeah.
So basically, so Dimitri pushed the door open and then he stepped to the side, stepped back a bit, so there's more space on that the ledge. So.
You said it's acrobatics, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oop! I fall into the pit.
What did you get?
Total of 3.
Would you like to use advantage on that?
Never mind.
Use one of the dice rolls.
I'm not going to use a dice roll for that.
Take your d6 damage and climb out the other side.
Okay.
Basically.
So that is 5 damage.
So did Nasty Stump end up going through the doorway?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. I was just checking since it hadn't moved yet, so I just wasn't certain. So.
I was getting everyone up to the ledge.
All good. No, that's fine.
Want me to roll for Bradshaw None?
Yep.
Okie dokie. This is going to be a fall in the pit. No, actually, I did 21. There you go.
You are far more dexterous than you give yourself credit for.
It's all the beer belly. The beer belly. It's perfect. It evens it out.
It has a lot of balance involved.
It does.
Okay, so
did Nasty Stump find the trap on the other side of the doorway? Down the stairs?
We're waiting to find out.
So you find that there's a set of doors down the bottom there. These.
How did I find them with my face?
Did you wish to find them with your face?
I wanted to be thrown. I was leaving the rest up to you.
Well, then it looks like you fell downstairs from there, so you probably found it with the back of your head.
Okay, so you tumble down the stairs, crash into the door, and take another 6 points of damage.
Oh, I don't want to trigger the trap. Where's the blade? Where's the blade attack?
Yep. Where is it?
I'm wondering whether 6 points of damage is enough to kill him.
No, I've got like 9 left. I'm good.
Yeah, he's pretty close to dead.
I'm fine.
He only looks mostly red.
So it's the second time Stairs have almost killed him.
Ouch.
So
I mean, accurate, but ouch.
You've rolled downstairs.
I prefer to say that I projected myself downstairs at speed.
Well, Dimitri interprets it. There's no traps on the stairs.
Cool. You're welcome.
He wasn't talking to you, he was talking to the others.
So everyone follow you down?
Can I do it the
I
same way?
definitely do.
Dimitri's happy to go down and listen and look at the door and see if there's any traps on the door.
I'll stay back at the back just in case.
So the big fighters are bringing up the rear just in case. So Jeremy, you listened at the door.
Yeah, 22 perception.
You do not hear the sounds of anything on the other side.
Okay. 25 perception to look for traps.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
What are the doors made of?
The doors are made of finely carved wood.
Well, I hope you didn't damage it with your head.
There is a
Do you want me to open the door for you, or you want to do the honours?
I'm probably a little bit concussed and bleeding at the moment, so I don't respond.
Are you standing?
Define standing.
As in on your feet?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, there you go. So, I'll ask again. Are you ready to go in? Do you want me to open the door for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Are these a push or a pull doors?
It is a pull door.
Pull door? Okay, I'll open the door so that Dimitri is
Actually,
behind the door.
it has to be pushed all the way the stairs are.
Okay. I will push the door to the, open. I'll push both the doors open, so therefore there's certainly room for them to see nasty stuff.
Yep.
Whereas stealthy Dimitri, we tucked in the corner slightly.
Okay, giving you some idea of different levels.
Does anybody have healing?
Nope.
Nope.
You know it's this party, don't you?
What would you want healing for? You said you were fine.
I'm fine for now. I'm just, 9 points from now might be a different story.
Now, your best friend Bradshaw might have some, but Bradshaw has some more the issue kind of thing with you at the moment. I don't know what it is, so I haven't worked
Look,
it out.
I was trying to give you some really important psychological advice. It's not my fault you didn't take it.
Have you used your second wind?
No, I haven't.
There you go. You've got your own healing. What are you worried about?
See, lots of healing points available.
That's you're absolutely right. And I remember, okay. I'm fine. Yeah. Yep, okay, I'm like...
I mean, that on your turn, you can bonus action to gain D10 plus your final level.
Yes, so I just did that button.
So how much do you get?
I got 17. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Thank you.
What are you looking for a cleric for?
I've got 2 greater healing potions, guys, that I haven't used yet, so just heads up.
Okay, so looking into the room. It's a circular chamber about 30 feet in diameter. A bit more than actually when I look at some of it, but don't worry about that too much. The dome ceiling stretches for about 25 feet at its peak. At the opposite end of the chamber are 3 short steps leading to a dais. Situated on the dais is a stone sarcophagus about 15 feet long and about 4 feet high. Its stone surface is plain. Sprawled on the steps is the skeletal remains of a humanoid still wearing a tattered shred of a fancy dress. The stale air smells faintly of perfume.
You said sarcophagus, right?
Yes, it is. It's a sarcophagus.
But there's a sarcophagus, but then there's a skeleton on the outside of the sarcophagus, you said.
There is, sprawled on the stairs in a dress.
Okay.
I would like to go poke the skeleton, see if it's alive.
Oh no, this can't go well.
Okay.
Dimitri will move into the room off to the right, staying against the wall. He'll go in about probably 10-15 feet.
I'm confused about the shape of the room. Is there a wall there?
It's supposed to be circular. I ran out of room.
But you've got 2 curved kind of one of those the steps or something?
So the second line is a set of steps, and then you got a raised area with the dais top of the raised area.
Confused about.
So Dimitri steps in,
Yep.
Narcy steps in, Raya steps in.
Yep.
The other 2 stand at the door, and Bradshaw protects the back door.
Nah, Bradshaw's gonna come right down to where the barbarians are. Yeah.
You're on the stairs.
Just perfect place for a fireball. So.
Okay, perfectly placed.
Dimitri's aiming for stealth in that sense, so he's aiming to be providing in darkness as much as possible.
Okay, so as you enter the tomb, you see a ethereal person wearing the same robes as a skeleton rise up out of the floor.
Hey, buddy.
I give you initiative.
12.
So who got 12?
I did. Nasty.
Same. Good job.
What did anyone else get?
I got
15
6.
for Dimitri.
15 for Dimitri.
I also got 15.
15 for Raya. Little Miss got
6.
6. What did Bradshaw get?
20.
What did Blaming get?
24. Sorry, 23.
Really?
And what did Chum get?
Go, Chum.
What did Chum get?
Oh, sorry, I said 12.
Okay, so. And I'm about to put someone in there for you.
Anyone want to talk about that?
Nah, I want some marmalade now.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Damon,
guys.
you're up. What would you like to do?
Sorry, what?
Playman is up first. What would you like to do?
Okay. Did we get a description of old mate? Sorry.
Ghostly creature came up out of the floor dressed in a robe, and I called initiative.
Did you say robe or did you say dress? I think you said it was the dress for the same as the skeleton, didn't you?
A dress the same as a skeleton. Dress slash
Can
robe.
you move me into a meat shieldy position? So 10 feet forward, 10 feet east.
To there.
Yep. And what are our reactionary abilities? Can we
Yep.
ready to attack versus threat?
Only if you don't move.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll stay there.
Okay. What would Bradshaw like to do?
Bradshaw. Can I delay?
You can delay.
Yep, I'll delay.
That symbol means you're delayed and you can go at another point.
Thank you.
Raya. What would Raya like to do?
This thing looks undead, correct?
A ethereal humanoid rises up out of the floor dressed as the skeletal remains next to you.
So it's dressed as skeletal remains, not necessarily skeletal remains.
It's the skeletal remains on the stairs next to it is dressed identically.
Oh,
I suspect what you're looking at is a literal ghost.
I'm going to ask for its name.
You're gonna ask for its name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you offer her your name?
If it gives me its name, yes.
What kind of introduction is that? Jeez.
There's power in a name, you know.
There is. And I've been teaching people that in some of my games. Some amusing people have listened. So just getting to the right page. Okay, so person up next is Dimitri. What would Dimitri like to do?
I'm happy to wait to find out the conversation between Raya and the young lady, or the not so young lady.
Okay, so up next is Nasty. What would Nasty like to do?
Okay, so it's right in front of me or within very close to me, right?
You can see it's within 15 feet of you.
I would like to see how ethereal it is by poking it with my rapier.
Okay, so you want to go in and attack?
I do.
Okay.
Uh, 23. No, wait, 26. No, 26. Yeah, 26. Yeah, 26.
You get a 26?
I rolled a 19, so...
Dimitri looks across at Raya and says, "You really should control your hirelings during a negotiation."
And I'm going to make you do a will save before you actually get there.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah,
Wisdom.
Well, shit. No, 17.
17. Okay, you have no problems rushing forward and attacking. So yes, and how much damage do you do?
9.
9 damage.
Does it
Okay.
appear to have hurt it at all?
What were you damaging it with?
My rapier that was torn from the dead pirate Ghost Roberts shortly before Wesley took over.
You are.
It's just a rapier. I tried.
Okay, so how much did you say? 7?
7, yep.
Because that could never have happened because the Dread Pirate Roberts never died.
I know, but people aren't meant to question me on this, alright?
Okay. And Chum, someone's gone in and attacked. What are you doing?
Well, Bradshaw might also react.
Do I also get a second attack? Sorry.
You can if you've got a second attack option.
Yeah, I always do 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's 19.
19 is a hit.
And that is 14. No, sorry, 13. Maths is not great. Apologies.
Okay, so next person up is Chum. So what's Chum doing?
I'm happy to try to attack it, but I don't have a very good will save, so...
Give me a will save. Wisdom save.
I got a 13.
You get a 13? Okay, yep, you're able to rush in and attack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alright, I got a 15 to hit.
15's a hit.
And 23 points of slashing damage with a magical axe. And my next attack is a bit more, 18.
Okay, that's a hit.
22 points of damage.
And the spirit dissipates without a chance to respond.
I have concerns.
100% agree.
Okay, so what actually happened there is... I'll give you a picture of what it'd look like if you had a chance to actually see it fully materialize.
Oh, we done fucked up.
That's
What-
okay.
What is it?
It is a pretty much someone dressed like a princess.
Yeah.
And you just basically... She didn't raise a hand and you just basically hacked her to... destroyed her spirit. Okay.
Fun drugs and continues up.
I'm gonna go and search her body.
Okay, her body has a dagger wedged in the spine.
Was
Bradshaw,
it
do you want to pick that out?
Is there anything special about it?
Yes, it's what killed her.
No, I mean, is the dagger just a regular dagger?
It is a regular
From
dagger.
what you can see, anyway.
I will pull the dagger out of her body.
Okay.
That's a funny place to keep a knife.
And I will hand it to Bradshaw. I'll walk back to Bradshaw and hand it to him.
I slap it out of her hands. So, no dagger near me, piss off. Exact words.
So
Sorry,
how much
sorry,
damage
Grant.
do you take when the blade goes through his hand if he slaps?
Just looking to disarm the dagger out of Grace's hand, that's all, man.
Demetra will be continuing to move around the perimeter of this room and just having a look around the other areas, avoiding the sarcophagus and the stairs at the moment.
Yep. Okay, so you see that there's nothing special in the room except for the sarcophagus, the skeletal body, and just seeing if she has anything else on her. No, she has nothing of value on her, unfortunately, besides the dagger that took her life. Okay, so yes. What would you like to do now? You're out of combat.
I'll look at Dimitri and go, do we want to check what's in the sarcophagus?
Well, okay, Dimitri's doing a circuit of the room before we get the sarcophagus. If no one else has looked at it by the time he's done that circuit,
Yep.
then he's happy to look, but...
Okay, so you have a look at it. It's a plain stone sarcophagus with no adornment.
I'm waiting for Dimitri to come around and I'll hang up there ready to lift the lid if he needs it. Using my strength. One thing I'm good at.
So you say. Strength check.
I must get a bonus. No, I don't, because I haven't got my hammer anymore. Somebody else has got it. That's alright. Damn, bloody bad.
Well, if you keep throwing your hammer away, what do you expect?
17, Mum. So.
Hey, you have no problems lifting the lid off.
Lid.
Inside, you see a dead body. Seems to be a little short for the space made for it.
Okay.
Is it Dr. Dark?
It's not Dr. Dark.
But you're saying that it's a little short, as in, like, it is possibly not the towering figure of Rogan, the ravaging barbarian that this chamber was obviously made for. Is that what you're saying?
The body seems to be about the same age as the skeleton on the outside of the steps.
Is it a child size?
No, it is an adult size, but unfortunately there's no one left around to tell you the story.
Oh, no. Would it be the same size as a halfling or a dwarf?
It is a human-sized skeleton. It's just
small.
It's too small for the space provided.
Okay. Yep. Is there anything with the actual skeleton, like any adornments?
No adornment whatsoever, just rags.
Just rags. Okay. Okay. Is there any? I'm looking for any inscription on the sarcophagus or anything like that. No writing.
Absolutely nothing. It was designed to be completely blank. So they even went to the effort of doing a picture of it with absolutely no adornment whatsoever.
I look at the party and I go, hey guys and girls, can we make sure we talk to people before we kill them, please?
I did tell people I'd be calling initiative even for social encounters for this
that's
purpose.
cool.
Yeah, no, I think we realised that it was a social encounter. It's just that Nasty Stomp, as a character, decided to attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was just checking to see if it was breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And then attacked again.
Cool. Gotcha. Remember that next time. Gotcha. So that's what.
I'm pretty sure that there wasn't any players here that didn't realise that it was non-threatening.
Yeah.
I think we all did, but it was just I was hoping at least talk to once. So,
I actually might have not have picked up on that. Sorry.
Well, I believe you can probably allow this other gentle to return to his rest.
Well, guys, look, she's
i.e. close
dead,
a bit.
right? She's dead,
yeah.
and she came back alive.
Yes.
She shouldn't just do it again.
Sure. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not the worst logic, to be honest.
Do any of you wizards have animate dead?
That's what I was asking
Speak
about
with
to
dead?
say.
Nope.
Sorry, I killed it.
That's okay. Like I said, is there any other entrance out of this room at all? Or is this the end of the?
This is the end of the complex.
Oh.
Well, except for the areas we haven't explored yet.
The one room you haven't explored.
So, like the other side of the wheel room.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, which other rooms? Hang on. Oh, the one over there. The one on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if we've done here, guys, did we want to? There's nothing else to take from the person to identify the person, so except for the dagger. Is there anything Is there anything inscripted on the dagger at all? Any names or anything like that?
Nothing inscripted on the dagger. It's a plain dagger.
Well, you don't know because you spat it away, you didn't.
That's right. But I've gone to be able to pick it up and.
I see you do want the dagger now.
Do I do a will save? Come on, will save now. I'll go pick up the dagger just to check there's nothing on it.
It's caked with blood.
Okay. I'll put it in the backpack, and I said, okay, guys, nothing else here. What else do we have to check out?
Do the wizards have any divination spells?
I'm not a wizard.
Right. What have I got?
What would you want to know?
You can learn the history with some divination spells.
What is it you don't know?
If you're worried about the story of the dagger, can we do some spells on it?
Oh, the dagger was obviously the murder weapon of this poor lady, who was probably some sister. No, we didn't know any sister. Possibly lover or something of the of Rogan, the warrior whose tomb we obviously reached. But it would not appear to be Rogan within the tomb. It looks a bit too small.
Are there any animals around?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
This room doesn't even have spider webs or rat holes.
That is concerning.
Branch is already walking back now because there's nothing else to do here. So
Isn't there a sarcophagus to trash? I mean, to investigate.
You know,
You
we've
can
opened the
reopen it if you wish
sarcophagus
to.
and found that it wasn't Rogan inside.
Okay. Have we searched around underneath it to see if there's any treasure?
You can pull out your hammer and start bashing the sarcophagus to pieces to find out.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't have a hammer, but I was just
I
going to
have a masonry kit, I think. There'd be a hammer in that.
I'm sure there's no false bottoms. I did look.
Oh, I was going to investigate the room anyway.
Give me an investigation.
17.
Okay, so while you're doing that, everyone else was heading out? Who was heading out while he was investigating? And
Dominic's happy to wait until Tommy's convinced.
I'll go back to the centre room with the. So I've gone across the walkway.
balance roll.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay.
Continuing to stand guard.
17, Martin.
Okay, you have no problems making it across.
Keep going around down the steps.
Yep. You have to turn the wheel to do so.
What wheel?
The center of that room is a wheel. You have to turn the wheel.
Are we assuming that Bradshaw was actually with us the whole time?
He was not there at the time.
I'm just going to wait there and wait for the rest of the gang. So
That's okay. You could have trapped them in the room they're in.
He's reconsidering now, isn't he?
Well, they would not be able to get out because they didn't have the magic to escape.
No, it's alright. I wouldn't do that. Bradshaw's he's a good kind of person, you know. Lustful guy, you know. Likes having a beer with people. He wouldn't do that.
So you've moved on. So Chum, what was your investigation roll?
17.
Okay, so you do think that there is a hollow under the sarcophagus,
Alright.
with your tapping and investigating around.
Okay. Can I get at it?
If you smash the sarcophagus, yes.
Can I move the sarcophagus?
It looks like it's extremely heavy. Do you have crowbar and many people to help you?
I do have a crowbar.
I'm happy to help.
I'm happy to help.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay, so you're pretty much going to have to flip the sarcophagus up.
I was thinking we could. So is it sort of mounted in the floor? Or can we just push it to one side?
It is actually recessed into the in a groove, so you have to break part of the tile to get your crowbar under it.
Okay, happy to do that.
Okay, so people hear the sound of masonry crunching.
Standing guard in this room.
Yep. So you hear the sound of masonry crunching as Chum starts to desecrate the tomb.
I prefer to think of it as redecorate.
Well, Dimitri's asking, is that really necessary?
Well, there is a cavity underneath, so... Or have you already checked it with your X-ray vision or something?
Dimitri's already said he's confident there's nothing to find.
Okay.
So,
Does that mean you have seen something and you're going to come back later and get it?
I'm making no statement. I'm saying Dimitri said he was confident there's nothing to find.
Is that an insight check to see if he's lying?
yes, it is.
8.
Yep, he's very confident there's nothing to find.
Okay.
Do you stop or do you continue?
Well, if people are happy to help me, I'm happy to find out what's
I'm happy to
underneath,
help.
so-
Then strength check. Strength check, I'll give you advantage.
20.
Okay, so you manage to lift it up partly out of the hole. You hear the sound of the sarcophagus cracking under the weight of you lifting it up. These things weren't designed to be raised again. And you think if you give it another good shove, you'll be able to get it out of the way.
Okay, cool.
Give me another
Carry
roll.
on.
You realise if you took the lid off first, it'd be a bit lighter.
22.
You hear the a big crack go through the room as you break the spine of the sarcophagus as you flip it over onto its side. Under it, you see that there is a slight depression where it was resting in, and it was probably about maybe a inch or two open space under the sarcophagus with nothing in it.
Oh, that was the cavity.
Yeah, that was a cavity.
Alright.
But you were able to determine there was a cavity there.
So what's the floor made of there?
The floor is made out of a marbled stone. Would you like to dig into it?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a pick?
I've got a couple of pitons you could borrow.
It would actually require mining gear.
And I've got a crowbar, hammer, and pitons.
It's not quite mining gear. You could probably spend maybe an hour or two to try to get some of this marble out, but it is large pieces and the seams are quite tight.
So the roll I made before, the investigation roll,
Yep.
was there anything else underneath this, or do I need to make another roll?
You don't know. You detected this cavity.
Okay. I'm happy to keep looking around for anything.
Give me another investigation roll.
12.
If you think there might be treasure buried with Rogan, possibly this isn't the entirety of his burial chamber.
I just thought there's more to the story. If people feel that we've missed out on some of the story by killing the ghost, I thought we could see if there's more to the story in this room.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so what do you get on your investigation check?
Only 12.
Okay. You find nothing else of interest there.
Okay.
The scoop will be going in this one.
Though you look at the broken sarcophagus on its side and thinking, well, it's not really useful anymore either.
And the body now lying out of that broken sarcophagus.
I thought we'd killed the thing.
No, there was a body in the sarcophagus.
Right.
There was one outside and one inside.
There was the skeleton inside and the body inside. The body outside. The skeleton outside and the body inside. Or probably
Okay,
skeleton
so
inside as well. But
So the skeleton, which one had the dagger in its back?
The one on
one
the stairs
outside.
and the outside.
The young lady.
Okay. So, how was she dressed?
Like a princess.
Like a princess, yeah.
Okay.
But the dress itself obviously was deteriorated.
You wish to take the dress.
And do we know anything about a princess in the stories we've heard about this place?
I don't know, maybe if you asked her.
I'm saying, like...
Well, I'm sure that...
No, what he's asking Martin
Yeah.
is if in the stories we heard before we came here, was there any mention of a princess?
There was not, but most people did not know a lot about this place. It is before the Thyattans took over, and it dates to predates the Treldarans to their previous incarnation as the Treldor.
However, I'm pretty certain that we've seen in some of the tapestries and paintings around the showing the two heroes. There's actually been a woman in some of them, hasn't there?
There has been in some.
Yeah. As I said, it was probably that whilst the woman was never part of the stories we've heard, she was probably the hanger-on for, presumably, Rogan, since this is obviously not Gallagher's tomb.
And we'll never know.
Okay. Happy to move on.
Okay, so does everyone go back?
Yep.
And so Chum has no problems making it across the beam because he has his shoes.
Sticky boots.
Sticky boots. What about everyone else?
Would anyone like to be carried across?
I rolled 19 plus whatever I need to add to it, so...
So you have no problems crossing as well?
I rolled 19.
You have no problems crossing.
22.
You also have no problems crossing.
Dimitri will again use his staff for balance and get 17.
You also have no problems crossing.
I'm happy to carry Rhea.
So does Rhea go across the beam?
If that's any way across.
Do you need me to roll for you?
Yes, please.
Martin did say that he would carry Rhea.
Oh, okay.
You want to be carried by the barbarian who just took out the ghost?
Yep.
Okay, so you're doing a ghost moment, or is it the bodyguard moment?
Bodyguard moment, I guess.
Okay.
So you bodyguard him across the beams.
Sure.
And you're in the other room. What do you wish to do? You're surrounding Bradshaw.
So can we twist the thing so it opens the other door? Is that what we're going to do?
I suspect yes. Now that we're here, we want to rotate the wheel the other way.
So that would be a strength check.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, so who makes the roll?
Have we got the same 3 on the wheel again?
Yeah,
Or is
sure.
Bradshaw pushing it?
I've got +3.
I just rolled a 16, so 16 plus my 4 and your 3 and whatever the third person is.
And my 4.
Yeah, so 16 plus...
And my axe.
So it's
So-
27.
And
27.
God damn it, Martin.
Okay, so yes, you do the you make as
do
you
have an axe.
turn it counterclockwise, the door you just came through shuts with a boom, and then the other one starts to open.
Dimitri's just off to probably near the entrance doorway at this stage. So,
Bradshaw's-
the one we came in originally, I should say.
Bradshaw's still in shock of what happened because he has no idea what you guys did. So he's just staring at the whole wheel. So I'll let everyone else go.
Okay. So you, if I get a description of it. Okay, so the stone slab reveals a 10-foot wide corridor that leads to a circular chamber about 15 feet in diameter. The center of the room is occupied by several racks holding a chain shirt and suits of studded leather, scale mail, and plate armor. Hanging on the walls on various pegs are an array of weapons.
Weapons are good.
Okay, so what would people like to do?
I would like to go up to Raya, and I said, "Hey, Raya, can you see anything special about these weapons?"
Perhaps you should get closer.
Raya, can you just put detect magic on these weapons? Is what I'm trying to get to,
I
Raya.
have to spell more detect, I think.
Okay. I'm sure they're the same thing. You know, magic is magic.
Yeah, I don't have detect, I have to spell.
Okay. Oh well, I'll walk into the room then.
Okay. Just gonna try to find the thing you need to see. Here it is, 265.
A 6-armed monster with all these different weapons attached to it. That's what it is.
Whose side are you on?
I've just turned up for the fun.
Okay, so as you walk into the room, the floor beneath you lights up.
Oh, great! That's why Bradshaw's here.
As you set off a magical trap.
Yeah, I thought I would have. Nice done, you guys. I'll roll a new character next session.
It's
I'm just
okay.
glad it wasn't me for once.
Dimitri, when Bradshaw started to go in, Dimitri moved up next to the wheel so I could get a better view.
You will get a great view. Okay, almost done.
I've made Martin 5 protein drinks, the rest I might just do.
Okay, and then it is initiative.
Hello.
Hello.
10 for Dimitri.
Okay, Dimitri gets 10. Don't have to
7
change
for
it.
Chum.
12 for Plum.
7 for Chum. How much for Playman?
12.
What did Nasty get?
He's on mute at the moment. I
Right.
assume one of the kids has come in the room or something.
Okay, so what did Raya get?
11.
And I believe Little Miss had 10, Chum had
No,
7.
no, where did you get that from?
No,
Okay.
Dimitri had 10.
So what did Little Miss get?
19.
Okay, because the auto roller does it for me, which means I check to make sure I've got the right numbers. So Little Miss on 19, Playman on 12, Raya on 11, Dimitri on 10, Chum on 7, Bradshaw on 6.
7.
Bradshaw on 7. Okay.
Oh, the little,
So yes, I have the order.
orange and mango, right? Sorry, I was confused.
You were just processing real slow.
And Little Miss goes first. What would Little Miss like to do? Is you see 2 creatures of fire appear.
And you pull that in first, so you don't have
2 creatures of fire appear.
Yep.
otherwise you might not have enough for anything, I just use the other side.
Yeah.
Do I have any more information than that?
Not unless you spend time figuring it out. It is not for information. They are creatures of fire.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're floating or what they look like or anything.
They come in a burst of flame.
Right, well I guess I'll spend some time studying them.
Yep. Give me a Arcana roll.
Fuck, I don't know anything about these things.
You want to use one of the rerolls?
May as well.
Yeah, may as well.
Yep.
That is a 15.
Okay, so you recognize them as fire snakes, a fairly hefty elemental, but not too hard for you guys to deal with. They are able to be dealt with. They are intelligent.
Are they... Oh, so they're... Do I know if they're generally evil or neutral?
In general, they are evil, but they are creatures of fire, so a lot of creatures of fire have evil tendencies.
Right.
So it's
So
an unfortunate
I'm
thing.
going to attempt to talk to them.
Yep. You know they speak Ingan, but they understand Ingan, but they don't speak. They are intelligent enough to understand you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to speak to them in the language they understand.
Which is, but Ingan is fire speech.
Yeah, I do not know how to speak that.
It was all the way at the back behind stuff.
He only uses it
Um,
very rarely.
Right, okay.
Do I know if they have immunities or anything?
Okay, what you picked up with that is vulnerable to cold, resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, and immune to fire.
Right. I will say to Bradshaw,
Yeah.
they're intelligent,
There's rubbish.
may attack.
Maybe it fell off the top.
If they do, they're vulnerable to cold and
I'll give-
resistant to weapons.
I'll give you a nod.
Okay. So that is Raya's go. Next person up is...
That was- You mean Little Mrs. Go?
Yeah, Little Mrs. go. Next one up is Nasty, if Nasty's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can now.
Did you
Cool.
have an initiative roll?
Yes, I did. I rolled a... Didn't I yell out?
No, you were on mute. We assumed someone came in the room.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I had a creepy baby thing. Alright, let me roll. You've already rolled initiative for me, have you?
I did, but you can take whatever you like.
I rolled a 1, so I'll take whatever you gave me, hey.
So I'll put the one in there then.
Shit.
Okay.
So is it still my go?
No, it gives you time to work out what's happening before you worry about it.
Okay, so that brings us to one of the creatures here. So, Bradshaw.
Yo.
This creature moves up one to flank you and attacks.
Of course. Go.
Hitting armor class 14.
It's a miss.
And then it flicks its tail at you. Hitting armor class 21.
Look, let me check. That just hits. Just. Armor class is 19, Martin, if you need to know.
That's okay. I'm happy with the just a miss.
So, how much damage do I take?
Okay, I just take these out of the way so it's easier to roll.
Bradshaw gets hit with 100 points of damage.
Okay, so you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Do you have any protection against that?
No, nothing like that. Yep, no.
And then you also take 5 points of fire damage. Do you have any protection
Yep.
against that?
I'm just checking my items. I don't think I do.
Okay.
No, I'm good. I think I'm pretty much it. Yep. Nope.
Okay,
Don't.
Little Miss had already gone. Who would I go? Okay, so Playman is up. What would Playman like to do?
That stops it from going.
Can you identify? Right there. And it's just the two snacky snacks in that room, yeah?
That is correct.
Who's the PC in base contact with them?
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw, you don't look too hurt.
No, I'm at 64.6 HP point.
And they did attack you, didn't they?
Yeah, and hit me for 10. Yeah.
And I saw that.
He saw him set off a trap. These two creatures get summoned, and then they move to attack him.
Okay. Rules for attacks of opportunity. Is it moving, leaving threat?
Leaving threat.
10, 15, 20. Can you please, I'll rage, and can you please put me next to Bradshaw?
Do you hear?
Yes, please.
Okay, you are there.
I
Have
wasn't
any of
being
them
quiet,
been-
so I assume all of you guys heard that they're vulnerable to cold, yeah?
Yep. Have any of them been hit yet?
No, they have not.
Okay, I'll attack the one to the northeast
Yep.
Yeah.
with 17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
30 damage from a bludgeoning weapon. A magical bludgeoning weapon.
And you take 1 point of fire damage in return.
That's rude.
That's after the halving. Do you have fire damage?
No.
Then you take
no.
2 points of fire damage.
Still rude.
And your second attack?
Sorry, how many points did you say? 2?
Yeah, 2.
Cool. Second attack is going to be a miss with a 9.
Would you like
hang
to?
on, no, it is not a 1.
Would you like to use the last reroll?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, so that brings us to Raya.
So the target is 5 sneakies.
Yeah, Dimitri was near the door. He said he was. Okay.
I don't know if you missed it, Stefan, as a player, but they're vulnerable to cold, they're immune to fire.
Yeah.
I don't have cold, but I have lightning and necrotic. So I will just chill touch, I guess.
His claws keep
No, I
catching.
won't, because that's a 9.
Thanks. We might need to trim them.
Would you like to use the last reroll?
Nah, it's just a tilt touch.
Okay. Dimitri, the mighty rogue.
They've got it all under control.
You're good.
If Bradshaw's going to wander through and set the traps off, he'll stand back and let him watch it.
Okay, a suit of armor in the room animates, picks up a sword, and comes in and attacks. It will attack Playman.
He's stalking this, and then he comes to your shield, and he's like, "Oh yeah!"
Okay, quite badly actually. So
Yeah, they
it hits an
not
armor
big.
class of 12, and then swings a second time,
Shoes are half my shoes.
hitting an armor class of 13. So pretty bad.
He doesn't want to play.
Okay, so
And I'm back.
that is that thing's go. Now it is Bradshaw. What would Bradshaw like to do? You can see your mighty whelm beside you, welded by the barbarian.
Yes. Did I hear Dimitri's comments? I assume would have heard.
No, Dimitri didn't make any comment. He was just thinking politely to himself. Yeah, they're having fun.
If I could mentally do a message to you, you would know what response would be. So, I would take the other fire guy first,
Yep.
Matt.
You're up to.
And there's my dice. Here we go. First attack is not good. It's 11.
That's an 11, you miss. Would you like to use the last reroll?
No, I've got a second attack to use, so it's all good. And I'll use my second attack on this fire guy again.
Yep.
So that's a 22.
That is a hit.
Oh, who killed the one guy?
You take 4 points of fire damage from striking it.
And I give it 13 points of bludgeoning magical damage in its head.
It's still going.
That's okay. I'll take 4 damage. And I would like to action surge, Martin.
Yep, you take your action surge.
Take my action surge.
You do.
So I've got 2 more.
2 more attacks.
2 more attacks. Yeah, it's cocked. That's a 12. First attack. Misses him.
12 misses.
Okay, and second attack is a 23.
That is a hit.
For 11 points of damage on the fire guy. How much damage do I take?
You take 2 points of damage from it.
Okay. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Chums go. What would Chum like to do?
So what's the thing that Bradshaw's attacked?
You can't tell because it's exploded into a burst of flame.
It's all gone. Is there anything left that needs to be fought?
There is a suit of armor attacking him.
Okay, I'm happy to attack that. If I can get there, 40-foot movement.
20 foot gets you there. 40 foot gets you there.
No worries. Okay, it's a 24 to hit. And
24 is a hit.
Yep. 27 points of slashing damage. And 14 to hit.
And the 14 misses.
Okay.
Okay. Nasty. What would Nasty like to do with your natural one?
Nasty dropped out of Skype, Martin, so I'm not sure he's there.
Okay.
Which is probably lucky for him because his action might have been to go and kill Steel from.
Okay, Little Miss, you're up.
Good point, Jeremy.
So I will move up to behind Plowman.
Okay, so you move up to behind Playman.
And I will... Am I able to now attack that guy from a 10-foot range?
You should be able to. You got a ranged attack?
Yeah, it's 10 foot.
Then you should be able to hit him.
Yeah. So, again, cantrip, Shadow Thorn.
Yep.
Oh! So that was a crit fail.
What would you like to do if you crit fail? Unless you want to use the last reroll.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Does anyone care if I use the last reroll?
Okay.
You might.
I might.
You might.
I might care.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I would like to.
Well,
Where are you going with this, Jeremy?
Chum has started hitting this thing.
Yes.
There's like a...
Do you really want to try and finish it off?
Ah, yeah. That's a really good point.
So, what would you like to do with your critical fumble?
I'll take the crit fail.
Okay.
What happened there? I'm sorry, guys.
But... Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so we'll roll damage against Bradshaw then.
Well, I was going to say that seeing as I'm right near Plowman, it would probably be him.
That's right, yeah. Thanks, Martin. Don't pick on Bradshaw.
As a player, I'm hoping somebody else kills this thing so I don't have to fight him.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna try really hard not to. Oh no, because it does the damage, doesn't it? Does it also do the push effect then?
it does both.
Yeah. Okay. So
You could do it to Chum and throw him into the room.
yeah, I think though, given that it's a crit fail, what's more realistically going to happen is I'll hit Plumman and knock him into Chum, which will either give Chum disadvantage or upset Chum greatly. That sounds like a more realistic crit fail.
Okay, roll damage for Playman.
7.
What sort of damage?
It is piercing damage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And
Are you raging?
so basically I generate a big shadow-like spike that gets shoved through you and pushes you directly into Chum.
You bounce into the Chum.
Oh.
And then it's your go
then
for...
the shadows dissipate.
you got the... It's your go as the shadow dissipates from your body. Would you like to attack the armor that's currently attacking?
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes, it's Playman's go.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I just missed it.
Would you like to attack the armor that's currently attacking the group? It attacked you.
I'm gonna have to.
Isn't it Nasty Stomp's go? Because we skipped him because he dropped out the call.
He did roll a 1 as well, so he might have skipped the first round.
Oh, okay.
That's alright. I'm okay with that.
Well, as we said while you were gone, it probably saved you.
Probably.
So, what would
Can I
Playman
skip
like
a
to do?
turn?
Can you...
So I don't really know what the go is with Chum, so it looks like I'm gonna have to attack this thing.
That is understandable.
I've never hoped for a 1 so much in my life.
But weren't you around when the boots activated?
Didn't really know what was going on there, if I'm honest, Jeremy.
Okay.
I'm not sure Chum fully understands either.
Nah, I think it was only Bradshaw and Mark and Stefan was there. I think that's about it, I think.
No, it was your handy guy who was Dr. Dark.
16 to
Oh,
hit.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr.
Okay.
Dark was the one that activated it.
It is. Okay, so what would you going to attack?
Yeah,
Give me attack roll. You get 2
16.
attacks, remember. What did you get?
16 to hit.
That is a miss. A 16 is a miss.
17.
17
As in my next attack is 17.
total of 17.
Yes.
You also miss
Oh, thank fuck.
by 1 point.
If you'd like, I can screenshot those rolls. It definitely happened.
Oh no, I'm more than happy. Raya.
Thank Jesus.
Is there one target that Chum isn't attacking?
No, there's not. There's only one left to target. It's attacking Playman at the moment.
Then I will use True Strike and sit here
Okay.
and sulk.
Then it is Dimitri's go. What would Dimitri like to do?
Actually, so what's in the room beyond them?
You
said it
can't.
was a weapons armor and stuff, didn't you?
Seems to be an armory.
Okay. Dimitri will use a move action to move down through our friends, and basically 30 foot should take me just on the other side of Chum. No, like beyond past Chum, I would think.
Basically, you can't move through their square, so I have to move you around their square.
Yep. That's what I mean, like I said.
So if I did the move properly, that would be move down 1, move across to there, and then across to
So
there.
that's up, like it's 6 squares total.
And that
And
shows
then
the
I'll
movement.
use a bonus action to disengage
Yep.
and move further into the room and start looking at the what's in there.
Well, you'll have to do that next turn because that is your turn.
No, it was a bonus action disengage.
Is it a bonus action? Okay,
Yeah.
then you make a investigate roll.
24.
What was that, Stefan?
Yeah, it's alright, I'll ask afterwards.
Okay, so you do see that there are a lot of weapons around this room. Plate armor, scale mail. The plate armor's moving. The scale shirt, scale mail, studded leather armor, short swords, halberds, bows, other swords, daggers, a war pick. All on display.
Okay, excellent. He's just having a look around at the moment.
Okay. Okay, this one continues to attack the same target, which is Playman, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, first one is a 4. Second one is a 14.
Yeah, no.
Bradshaw. No one's told you of the kill steal issue yet.
Oh, goodness.
That's all right. I told you I was going to roll another character, guys. So, well, if I didn't know about it, I've never seen it.
Nope.
So I'm going to hit the target because I don't know any different.
Give me a roll.
I'm fucked. That's 27.
That's a hit.
7, 9 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, it goes down.
Now be easy, chum. Be nice, chum.
Oh, God.
Well, no one told me, so I can't do anything about that one. So,
And that's the end of your turn.
I'd like him to move in where Jeremy is.
Okay, you move into where Jeremy is.
Oh, one more, please. Yeah. Yep.
I just realised, Martin.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't get to do any actual investigating because the disengage action just means your movement doesn't actually endure AOs. So basically I used the dash action afterwards to move away from it. So.
Okay. And then Go. It's Chum's turn now. Chum, could you please give me an intelligence check and tell me if you roll under your intelligence or over?
I get a 15, which is over my intelligence.
Which means you are now going berserk and must kill Bradshaw.
Right.
And you'll
So
keep
does that
attacking.
mean I rage or just berserk?
You're pretty much going berserk, so you are now in a rage condition. So you're under the effects of rage.
So I have raged. Or is it a different...
It's not
You're
out of
raging.
initiative.
My normal rage.
It's not out of initiative, so I can interject.
It's still his
Basically a
turn
free rage, I guess.
Okay.
because he was the next person to act.
Right.
I'm going to say that we can't just go around letting people kill party members. Sorry, letting party members kill party members.
I
I
honestly
don't have a
forgot.
problem if my character gets put down.
Well, let's just... Okay, so your action now. So do you attack on Bradshaw?
Alright.
You move over and get a double attack.
Hold up. Hold up. Did he just leave my threat range?
You did?
Yep, I'm going to attack.
What
Subdual.
attack are you doing?
You can only if you call subdual only matters if it's what reduces him to 0 hit points. Otherwise, it's
Yep,
just
okay.
damage.
Yep, thank you. I just needed to make sure I was on the same game system there. Does 25 hit you?
Yes.
26 damage, my friend.
Okay.
So do you take half damage for raging?
Yeah.
Okay, right, sorry.
Okay. So now you get to finish your action.
Sorry, was it 23 or 26?
It was 26 damage, but you took half of it, 13.
13.
So that should put you on 43 out of 82.
Yep. Okay, so I'm attacking Bradshaw, and I guess I'm raging, and I'll go reckless. So 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Alright. $24 points of damage.
Gotcha.
And the second hit.
Oh, drop the dice. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
22 points of damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that ends your turn. Okay, so Nasty is now up. What would Nasty like to do?
Okay,
You have advantage to hit me.
I have advantage, so there's no way he can be stopped. He's raged and gone crazy, right?
He seems to have gone nuts.
Okay, which hand is he attacking with?
Both.
Look, I don't want to kill him. So I want to be fair.
You want to dishand him?
I want to dishand him.
Well, that's
With a
already
rapier.
20. That's already 20 feet of your movement. How much movement do you have?
Like 30, I think. No, wait, 25 feet.
There you go.
All right, can I attempt to dishand my friend?
You can't. He is more than 40 feet from. He's more than 10 feet from you. He's the one
Even
who
up
raped.
to 25 feet,
That is your 25-foot movement.
and he's still far away.
Yep.
Can I throw one of the rapiers at him?
You can.
How does that work?
You roll. You roll 2d20 and watch it clatter on the ground in front of you, about 5 feet away.
Probably the least effective weapon to throw in the history of weapons and throwing.
Well, until you roll a double 20.
Yeah, so I have to roll 220s.
And you get
Right?
disadvantage.
That's easy. It's a disadvantage?
Yep.
Alright, so my lowest one is 16 and my highest is 19.
Okay, so you manage to land the rapier there where it pinged.
So it doesn't hit him?
No.
You got halfway.
Oh. Alright.
They're not made for throwing. You're not trained in throwing them.
I'm okay. Fair enough.
It was cinematic, but yes.
It was cinematic. If you had been within 10 feet, you could have actually hit him with it.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so Little Miss. Someone's blowing up in the background.
You're muted. Grace?
Sorry, I didn't realise you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, Little Miss is up.
Right. It's not looking great, is it?
No. Curses are never great.
Define great.
So who just got killed?
Well, no one's been killed yet. Bradshaw's almost down.
Okay.
Well, I am going to have to do this. I'm going to do Tides of Chaos, which is one of my sorcerer abilities, which gives me advantage on one attack roll. And I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
It's gonna hurt.
I know.
Okay, so is it a ranged attack?
Yes, it is.
You have advantage on the ranged attack. Thanks to Chum acting recklessly.
Oh, so I didn't need to do Tides of Chaos to gain advantage, you're saying?
Yes. You already have
Okay.
advantage due to his reckless attack.
I have missed, I am pretty sure. Because I just got a... 14 plus 7. I just got a 21.
You got a 21, and is that a hit for you there, Martin?
Yeah, armor class is 17.
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
Squishy barbarian, not and low armor class in 5th ed.
So,
Yeah.
meat shields, literally, not metal shields.
No.
So, what does it
So
do?
this will be psychic damage,
Yep.
based on what I've rolled. And it'll be 22 points.
Okay, he won't be able to save against that, I believe. Am I correct with that, Martin?
Yep, psychic damage does full damage.
That's quite a blow.
A hit. A fine hit.
A fine hit. And then, Playman, you get to continue your rampage.
I wouldn't really call it a rampage. It's more of a putting down. Martin, did you say that you had 19 AC?
So is
17.
Playman getting a second attack before Dimitri's active?
He had a attack of opportunity.
AO, that's right, sorry, yep.
Yeah. 24 damage.
That becomes 12.
And you said your AC was 17?
Yep.
How good is that? I got 17. And 21 damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Subdural, obviously.
Well, he's just on a death saving throw, so someone can actually stabilize him at this point.
Could I chop off his hand?
If you go before
No.
someone else stops you.
I will definitely stop.
Raya, what does Raya go and do? You've just seen Playman get knocked down.
Well, I expected
not
this
plumbing.
because I know I'm aware of the whole rage thingy. I guess I'll make a medicine check and stabilize them. But of course, True Strike won't give me advantage because that's not what it does. Where's my die? There it is. Alright, let's have a look. That's crappy. That's a 11.
11 on the stabilized.
11 on medicine.
Medicine.
I think it stabilizes a 10 check? I can't remember.
I think it might be 10 plus his dying level.
So then 10.
No, it's just 10's enough.
Just quickly looking it up.
I know it's like, that's your the 10 plus dying is your stabilised roll, isn't it?
It is a stabilized roll. So I was looking up medicine check. Make sure we get it right because sometimes it's higher. Medicine skill, see under wisdom. Okay. Well, it tells me what it does, but doesn't tell me how to actually do it. Stabilize. Stabilize a creature 197. So a few pages off. It's been a while since we're about to go to this. Stabilizing a creature. It's a wisdom DC 10 check.
Yep, so I got 11.
So yes, you have been stabilized. You're at 0 hit points and you are unconscious. Until you rest, you will not recover. You will gain 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
I think that
Which
it's
is
probably a
4
good
hours.
point to have a rest anyway.
So would the group like to take a long rest at that point?
Or should I choose to die at that point?
Well, no. Dimitri will pour a potion of healing down his throat.
Yep. Well, he has been stabilized. He will recover.
Yes, but he'll recover with how many negative hit points?
No, it's 0. It's okay. Just wait an hour.
Yeah, this isn't
No.
Pathfinder.
And I'll
No,
use
no,
that,
no.
guys. An hour's
The point
fine.
is, how much damage have you taken since your last long rest that you suddenly lose all those extra hit points? Remember, you never go to a rest when you're down below your maximum.
Yeah, I don't know about that rule, but in
No,
normal
no,
D,
like,
in normal D&D, you can't go below 0.
Yeah, no. But what we're saying is, like, remember the effect of your slippers. You got those bonus hit points.
Yeah, that was for a long rest resets it, but a short rest will be fine. That was my understanding.
I would expect that the recovery from unconsciousness was automatically going to be a long rest.
No, a short rest's fine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you end up with 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. So a short rest will get him conscious again.
Well, no, because normally a short rest would be the 1 hour. So.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 4.
A short rest is 1 hour. He will be down for 4.
And then, well,
Right.
where does the 1d4 come from?
Okay.
It comes from
Which one's
unconsciousness on page, I think it's 197 or 198. It's top of 198. A stable creature isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours, and I rolled 4.
Right.
So,
Still not a long rest.
Wow.
I don't mind if you've got spare potions of healing.
Well, not necessarily spare, but okay. Dimitri is certainly concerned about the likely effect. Not that there's enough to actually do for you anyway, because I think you've got lots of temporaries at the moment, haven't you?
The other thing is Dimitri hasn't identified the effect yet because it's just happened. That happened about a day or so ago that it changed and had that ability manifest.
Okay.
So that is a very new ability that he hasn't had spent time identifying yet.
Okay. In that case, then I won't attempt it because I wouldn't know about it. So.
You could actually spend time identifying it while he's unconscious because he's actually able to be checked at this stage.
Well, having seen the mindless rage occur twice now, admittedly, it was towards Dr. Dark and then Bradshaw, so possibly it was justified. I will do a ritual identify.
Yep.
For 10 minutes to have a good look at exactly what these slippers are really doing now that they're part of his feet.
And are you going to do it over a short rest?
Well, effectively, I'll take 10 minutes to do the ritual, and obviously, yeah. If it ends up taking an hour to try and work on it, then he's taking the opportunity to, hey, while Chum's not doing anything else.
So you do know that if you spend Identify, you can use it as the spell to gain knowledge quickly, but you'll only find out the non-attuned ability unless you spend a short rest doing it, in which case you find out the attuned ability as well and any other awakened abilities of the item.
Okay, well, I guess it's short rest timing for it then, because if nothing else, we certainly want to know the effect after all. If he does survive this, we still want to know it later on. So.
In which case you'll be able to read the full entry online, which has all the details for you.
Okay.
So you'll get that
Whereabouts is that?
On the website in Magical Items.
Okay.
And so then, based on that information,
I will
and
show a link to it.
Then thinking back about how many creatures Chum's killed in the meantime.
So there's a section here, Magical Items. I will bring it up to the... So if you go into the menu, you do have Magical Items there.
Yeah, if you had it, Martin, it's under your character. You see the slippers on Spider Climber.
There's also a link directly from his character, but there's also
It
slippers
seems
here.
to be a different page to. I've got Dark Elves D&D and Mystara.
So the other way to get to it is you can go to this one here, go to
that's right.
Wednesday night, which we're on.
Yeah.
And if you go down, you will find Assassin Slippers are spider climbing, and they'll go to the same page.
Thank you.
And that will have that entire entry there for you, which is the basic thing, and then the specific slippers itself,
Okay.
which is a nice read.
So based on the information that I've determined, Dimitri's going to try and do a bit of a calculation as to how many creatures Chum might have killed in the last 24 or so hours since he activated. Does he have a ballpark figure?
I don't know. I think this character's going to leave the party.
Well, the problem is it's intelligent creatures. He hasn't killed a lot of intelligent creatures. Though he did kill the... well, technically he didn't kill the ghost because it was already dead.
Yeah. But it's more the idea of... Okay,
But he did kill one of the snakes.
He did, and that was technically intelligent.
Okay. But all I'm doing is getting a ballpark idea on how many extra con points he might be working with at the
You would
present
think
time.
about maybe 4 or 5 potentially, but that would also given him more hit points. He would have
Yeah, well,
gone
that's
down
right. So yeah, I will use... I'll give him both my potions of healing then.
Yep. And you do believe that you can actually remove the slippers with a Dispel Magic and a Remove Curse.
Okay.
Oh, if you could do that, that'd be great.
I can't do that right now while you're asleep, but potentially that is certainly something that can be done in the future.
No worries.
The other thing, of course, was that, as I say, Dimitri didn't get a chance to act before they took you down. I was going to do whole person on you until you calm down.
Yeah, I don't know how it doesn't seem to let you calm down according to this.
Well, it's the equivalent of Berserk, where you can see enemies you keep attacking.
That's right. So the point being, you could have hold person and then if nothing else, get rid of Bradshaw and see if that calmed you down. But
yeah.
But yeah, okay. So I've given you an extra 11 hit points.
Can I just ask something out of curiosity?
Yep.
Berserk and Rage is an internal aggression mental effect, correct? It basically makes you angry and want to kill crap.
Technically, yes.
Technically. Therefore, if I use Suggestion on him to not want to attack his allies, would that counter or cancel the effect?
While he's Berserk, I believe he's immune to mind-affecting effects.
Oh, really? Okay, well,
I
that
believe that's
wouldn't
part
even work
of the Barbarian.
then. Yeah, it wouldn't even work then.
So that means even the whole person might have struggled to work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, a whole person has it's a mind affecting. It's a wisdom saving throw, but I mean, obviously, we can test it next time someone decides to kill skill from him. Assuming 11 points is enough to keep him alive to survive.
Rage wouldn't do it, but
It is paralyzation, so if he is immune to a paralyzation, then it wouldn't work on him.
I just think this character doesn't want to murder anyone, so he
No,
wouldn't.
exactly. The point is that we now know what to do and what not to do. There's no reason why you should end up murdering people.
And
Yeah, are you going to explain that to the party then?
Absolutely, like so, like yeah, Dimitri's having worked out what's happened and what's going on. As I said, he's given him. He'll actually check with the rest of the party first of all and just confirm. Does anyone, Bradshaw maybe, have some healing? Because at the moment he's likely to die as soon as he wakes, and there's nothing to be done about it unless he's got enough hit points up, unless he's healthy enough before he wakes.
I mean, how many hit points does he need?
I think one potion of healing is fine. Then after 1 hour's short rest, I can use a whole lot of hit dice.
Well, admittedly, because the one potion of healing should wake you up again, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the one potion of healing will wake you up because it's considered magical healing.
So, but as I say, before Dimitri uses his, he'll look pointedly towards Bradshaw as the person that instigated the effect.
What was that, Martin?
You can use one of my potions of healing.
You do find a potion of healing on him.
Easy enough then.
So, what sort of potion of healing is it?
Just a normal one. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so Martin roll 2d4 plus 2.
Eight points.
Okay, you are now on 8 points and awake.
Is he deraged now?
He is deraged.
Okay. Now, I dropped my hammer and shield and go, what the fuck, guys? I've gone away for a certain period and all of a sudden you guys are attacking each other. What's going on?
Hang on. This is an hour later.
Oh,
Yeah, with
He's been
Dimitri's
unconscious
explained.
Yep.
well,
Yeah.
before that happened, when he got knocked down, I'm going to drop my hammer and shield and just say that because I'm going to go, what the hell? No one's told me what's going on. You know, it's like, all of a sudden I'm getting smacked in the back of the head by the barbarian. It's like, oh. And then once Dimitri explained to me, going, well, that's fucked up.
Well,
then I go, yeah.
Dimitri's not going to be explaining anything. He was immediately getting down there to try and work out what the issues are. So it'd take him an hour to work things out.
So
Okay.
while Dimitri's examining Chum, what is everyone else wanting to do?
Well,
I'd like to have a small rest because I'm like bleeding from many orifices.
So you can take a short rest and spend some hit dice.
same with me.
Also-
Brad will need to do the same.
Don't forget, you're also in the middle of a potential treasure chamber right now.
Are we all taking short rests? Is that the plan?
Some are, but others could then investigate the treasury.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some investigation, I guess.
Okay, well, if we're going to take a short rest, I'd like to take 10 minutes after the short rest and use my my feat inspiring leader. So I spend 10 minutes inspiring up to 6 allies within 30 feet. You gain temporary HP of my level plus charisma mod, which is 10.
So they all get 10 temporary hit
10
points.
temporary hit points.
That should certainly keep Chum alive.
Well, apparently it's necessary.
Okay, so while people are resting, who's also doing the searching? With Little Miss.
If nobody else will, Plumman will, but he's going to need a short rest. So.
Okay.
Dimitri's, well, I mean, the point is that Dimitri's busy for an hour doing this stuff. If we end up spending 2 hours here, that's a different issue, but or an hour and a half or whatever, so I would expect that there's potentially time for people to investigate. It's what people collect before people start looking.
Okay, so in this room, Plowman and Little Miss find some elven chain, finely made.
Yeah.
Who picks that up?
I'm happy to pack horse for you and to bring it back to the party.
Yeah, I think that we should maybe give that to Rhea.
Did anyone pick up
We'll just pull it back to the party and.
Yeah.
the dress from the
I asked. No one did.
Okay, I was intending to grab that if possible.
Might have to go back for that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there is a scale mail here. Nicely detailed scale mail.
Just David, are you writing this down, or would you like me to?
You could. That'd be great. I'm useless at that.
So who picks that one up?
We're picking it all up to bring into a pile for the party to look at.
It's actually important who touches what first.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking.
Well, Carrie, but if you're investigating.
Rest 1 hour?
Everyone else is
Yeah,
busy
I'm
while you guys are
probably
doing this.
I'm probably picking all of this stuff up first and then passing it to Plowman.
Remember, it's currently all sitting on display cases, on display racks. It's not particularly hard to find.
Oh,
She's looting the room for you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, no, that's right. But I'm just saying the fact that, like, if we're going to be staying in this room for a bit longer anyway, after people have done a short rest, then you can potentially detect magic can happen and people can look at stuff before it gets moved. But like in the sense
well,
of all in one spot.
that wasn't the conversation we had, so it's a bit late now.
Yeah, that's why I was asking what people were doing.
Dimitri was certainly busy anyway.
Okay, so studded leather armor with nicely studs of pewter and silver. So you pick that up as well. Then you pick up a silver short sword with a ruby on the pommel.
A silver one.
Yep, silver short sword. You pick up a halberd which glows with radiance as you pick it up.
Is there anything in it?
Halberd is a big axe.
Oh,
polearm.
right. Sorry. I would have let Plumman pick that up.
Yeah, no, I'm just pack horsing this for you. So whatever you tell me to pick up, I'll pick up.
Yeah, I would have got you to pick that up because it's probably a bit like it's probably almost twice my size, really.
Yep.
Well, you could easily pick up a halberd.
But not practical.
Okay, so Playman touches that one, and it does light up when you pick it up.
Yep.
Okay, then you find a nice dark ash longbow with silver filigree on it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep.
Then you find a wooden sword set with serrated shark teeth.
A wooden sword set.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is a sort of weapon that would have been perfect for Chum if Chum was following his traditions.
Sorry, what was that?
That wooden sword would have been a perfect sword for Chum if Chum had been following his traditions.
Is it
I
like to
don't
American
know.
Indians?
There are no metal in that weapon whatsoever.
Just be careful though, it's got a very nasty bite.
That it
Wow.
does. Next thing you find is a curved ceremonial dagger in an ivory and leather scabbard.
Sorry, in a
Ivory
leather and
le-
ivory.
Yeah, leather scabbard. Which you just happen to slip into your pocket before anyone else notices. No reason why you do that. You just next thing you know, it's just away nice and safe.
Does she call it her precious?
Not yet. Give it time. Then you
Yep,
see.
it's-
Then you see a war pick with a golden head.
that I won't touch. Because anything that looks remotely like an axe, a hammer, or a pick, I'm very wary of these days. So I'll tell Plumman to grab that.
Gotcha. Picky uppy.
Your hand goes right through the handle.
Try and pick it up. Uh-oh. Hang on. Wait. Whoa. That's concerning. I ask why I can't touch it.
He doesn't want to share you with another artifact.
Oh god, it's another artifact. Don't touch it.
I am not touching that with anything. As soon as I see that Plumman can't pick it up, I'm not touching it.
What's
I
the
would touch
artifact?
it, but I'm resting.
What kind of object is the artifact?
It
Golden
is a
head.
war pick with a golden head.
I was going to say, those of you taking a long rest, there's nothing stopping you looking through weapons while you're doing it.
They're taking a short rest, not a long rest.
Well,
at this
but
stage.
a short rest, that's what I mean. You're not actually sleeping, you're just having a breather.
Yeah.
It's almost like when
Okay.
you're walking around a bit.
Can I touch the pick then?
It is dwarven in make. The people who had terrorized and brutalized your people.
That makes sense though, because I can use it to then devastate them in return.
So you go over and try to pick it up.
Yes, I do.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's got a 2 and a 0 in it. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, you feel a shock like nothing you felt before go through your body as you think it was trying to kill you.
But it didn't, right?
You let go before it could actually reach the shock reach your heart. Your arm is currently numb and not moving.
Can I try my other arm?
You want to try with your other arm? Sure.
I do. Con saving?
Con saving throw.
Like 17?
You get a 17?
Yeah.
Okay, you scream out loud as you collapse.
Sweet.
You are now dying.
Not sweet. That escalated quickly.
I did warn you.
I'll do a medicine check on him, against my better wishes. I'll do a medicine check on him.
Okay.
That's a 9. He's dead.
That's a 9, yep.
Hold on.
Sorry, guys, I just missed like about 2 minutes of conversation because my headphones died.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's all good.
So, the last I got was that the war pick is dwarven make.
Mm-hmm. And Nasty got a rude shock, rolled a natural 20, and just stopped killing himself by touching it. So he reached out and touched it with his other arm.
17 on the medicine check.
Okay, you stabilize him. He smells like he's cooked meat.
Get off, my friend.
That's
You'll
the
be
fish
okay.
I'm carrying. That's the fish and the pork I'm carrying.
I noticed the war pick. Did anyone say it was dwarven or at all? Or do I just notice it kind of thing? Well, look at the war pick, Martin.
Well, you saw what the halfling tried to touch and him scream out, so yes. And you went over to try to stabilize him.
Yeah, I'll look at the war pick. Do I see any dwarven symbols on it or anything like that?
It does have dwarven symbols on it, which I will detail next session.
Okay, I'll talk to you next section about it.
And you wish to pick it up?
I probably will wish to pick it up, I'd say.
Well, is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes.
Okay, so as it comes into your hand, you see the symbol flare up. It's one of the different dwarven clans. And we'll end the session there.
Okay.
Was there anything else in the room that I needed to write down?
That was the last thing.
Yeah, okay.
So, anything anyone wants to say before I put it into the end credits? At which point anyone can stay behind and chat for a little bit.
No.
Okay, so
I just wanted a new weapon.
So if people want to mute for the moment, then I'll be here after it.